And welcome back. It's my favorite time of the month, and I hope it's also your guys' favorite time of the month as well. Now, you could call this podcast a lot of things, but if you had to compare this podcast to a set in Pokemon, there's no way you don't compare this podcast to Fusion Strike. Greatest set ever made, said by everybody. Ton of drama surrounding it at all points. But no, seriously. And I was just thinking about this right before this live. It's weird to have cards in a way define different people. And I would say for CTR, like the card that always, in a way, was his defining card was that Gold Star Celebi. But in a way, you guys both now have these two modern cards that are in this weird, strange way starting to define you guys a little bit. And one of you guys were very lucky and finally pulled your chase. The other one, still struggling. So I guess we'll probably start with you, Rattle, on this one.
Yeah, I was hoping that I would pull it this week, and then we'd both show up. He got the Celebi, I got the Moonbreon, but no luck. No luck again. I'm getting lots of alt arts, just not the right ones, and that's the thing. There's so many alt arts. It's so hard to pull any individual one that
How many
it
Evolving
happened.
Skies packs are you into now at this point?
5 short of 2,500 or
Jeez.
3,500. Is it 3,500? I've like lost track. It's insane.
And
It's way too many.
and next week you're
It's
gonna go
been
for it again. You're gonna go the Moonbrown hunting again.
so this week I might try a fusion strikeout. I gotta make sure that the hits were actually reprinted, as I was told by multiple sources. Um, Man, that we'll probably get into that eventually, but yeah.
Yeah. Now speaking of the man who actually finally pulled his chase, Mr. Cool Trainer Ryan himself.
I've pulled it like 7 times already.
You're so full of it. Was it
Rigged,
bitter? Was it
rigged.
bittersweet though? Were you like a little sad? Because you've
Yeah,
created this weird
I told you.
arc
I
that
told you. I've said it. I don't want to pull it, but I ended up pulling it. Like it was crazy how it actually just happened like that. Like I don't know, it's wild. It was wild. It was wild to actually pull it, honestly. But it was it was sad because the Fusion Strike meme is dead now.
it is dead. Does it feel weird to, in a weird way, like for the last year time or half a year time, like that card's kind of like defining you when you were always Celebi Gold Star? You know, you were never Celebi from freaking Fusion Strike.
I genuinely don't even know when it actually started. Like, I was like, we're trying to pull a Selby Altar, and never knew. I don't even know when it started. I can't pinpoint when like the you get Frank started either. I know it started like early on. I just randomly said it, but then it turned into finally something. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was a pretty crazy like progression, but it was a lot of fun to watch. I was a little bummed when you pulled it, but now
Yeah, me too.
I need Rattle to pull that Moonbreon though.
That's never
Yeah,
happened.
when I was like, oh, I'm just gonna open packs until I pull it. I did not think it would be anywhere close to what it is now. And now like the streams are getting so much traction that I'm like, I gotta keep going for it. I can't. Well, I also don't want to like give up after I'm just like everyone's always just like, are you sure? Are you gonna keep opening forever until you get it? I don't want to go back on that.
Uh, Appreciate Chad
There-
Fleming with the super sticker, but yeah. Speaking of Fusion Strike, I mean, hey Rattle, have you seen the photos yet of all the Fusion Strike cards that were leaked out? I don't know how many people sent you that
Yeah,
in the
I think
last.
I might have been tagged in that or messaged about that more than anything ever, even like the Logan Paul case stuff. I've never received so many DMs and tags on one particular thing, I think ever. It was ridiculous. But yes, I have seen I've seen all of it.
It's just a drop in a bucket. It's not that big of a deal.
It's no, it's not. And it was all destroyed.
Drop. It's a
Or
drop in a
most of
bucket.
it. Most of it was destroyed. Everything that we saw in pictures was destroyed.
And they reprinted enough to like account for all
They
that shit.
they reprinted it at the time. It was later destroyed after they retrieved most but not all of it. Man, I've never received more dislikes on a video than my video telling people that they didn't get scammed.
Because
Like people don't, no one wants to hear the fact that their Fusion Strike packs were just bad because it's a 1 in 6 to get a V or better. The same with like Evolving Skies. Like it sucks to open when you get used to trainer gallery, etc. You could open 10, 20 packs and get nothing.
Drop in a bucket. Who gives a fuck?
Easy peasy.
Is it bad that it's like the worst kept secret that this has happened a lot throughout?
That's
a
the
lot
thing
of
too.
different cards?
Everyone was like expecting like any of the other times that I've made videos about stolen cards, like Pokemon does not make a statement. And the only statement that they made was like a half-ass comment to the games journalists that were hounding them over like, hey, what's the deal with this table full of cards? Did you guys scam everyone?
Yeah.
But
I mean, it started with the Gold Star dogs, which are the famous ones, but even Ryan showed all those Shadowless Gyarados. Like, you probably don't get that many Shadowless Gyarados unless they're making their way out of the print facility.
Stolen, 100%. Yeah, they're stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and like the 50 Wizard stamped Kabuto promos, those are stolen. The Pikachu first edition Jungle Wizard stamped promo, those are stolen. They're all stolen. Guy said he got them at a estate sale. Who fucking knows? Who cares? Not my problem.
Yeah. Speaking of that Jungle first edition stamp, I got one at PSA right now. I'm trying to get like a super low PR1, like a PSA 1. It's super beat up, but I've never owned one before, believe it or not, so I'm pretty excited about that. What about you,
yeah,
Rattle?
I don't have one yet.
I know you do your master sets. Do you go for like weird variants, like cards like that for Jungle or anything?
So I do collect the variants as well, but they're kind of less of a priority for me. So if it's something like a red cheek, like I probably want to have that before I want to have some other weird errors or like misprints or stuff like that. Like I don't care about the stuff that like if it's miscut or if there's a lot of people that love that stuff, but for me, I just want to have what comes out of the pack primarily, and then all the additional like the non-hollow variants, your like cracked ice, your staff kind of stamps and stuff like that. Eventually, like it kind of in that order, but
yeah. Holland Hollowy said Rattle's bank account needs him to pull it too, and then Pokedama said, "Hey guys, big shout out to Lee's Box and God. How do you feel about Japanese E-Series cards? I love them. I also love the result in boxing events. So I love Japanese E-Series cards that are not first edition. I like the Unlimiteds." And then Roxanne said, people only want to hear the agenda Rattle when it comes to those Fusion Strike packs.
Pokedama, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. And Rakia, shut the fuck up.
Okay. Brian, how's your... I know I've been watching your Discord. It's grown a crazy amount in the last month.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
you don't even watch it. Do you watch it?
No, I joined. We were supposed to have an event last week on Friday, like Q&A kind of stuff, but like I didn't get a chance to film the night before for my Friday night video, so hopefully next week, Friday, some like a live Q&A or something. But yeah, I mean, I don't really promote it. It was just that one time I promoted it. That's it. Here, one video and that's it.
Blasty said, PK, do you know Rattle sucks at Pokemon cards, right? And podcast too. Good old Blasty.
Oh, no. PK, I think you need to turn your microphone up a little bit.
I already did. I saw that comment a while ago. I jacked it up like 50%.
Cool. How's it sound, chat? How is it? It sounds fine for us, but...
Roxanne said that's a sign of love from Ryan.
And a smoochy face.
Yep. But yeah, I know.
I was surprised with speaking of the fight stuff, like that, like to get beaten that badly, and then to constantly be posting clips and pictures and stuff like that since the fight seems a little weird, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I actually like Leonhard. I know, Ryan could, if he had to take him or leave, and your mic's muted, thank God. But,
am I?
Oh.
I'm not muted. Am I? I'm not muted, right?
That was just a quiet laugh. Then there was like no sound that came.
Oh no, that was a regular laugh.
Oh, okay. But
it was just so high pitched, so crazy
that like dogs could hear it.
So we had like a card party like meeting today, and like me, Nick, Vault, everybody there, Chloe, Dean, Nate, then Leonhardt was there, no video, and then Danny Phantom was there, no video. But it's like I joined just like this. What do you see?
Oh, the Leonhardt shiny dolls. Yeah. Wait, and his head in the corner with like the
I showed up to the Zoom call like this with the video on, just like with that, and I didn't even think about it, but it was funny. It was just something funny.
People are saying to turn my mic up a little bit. Yeah, I could do that.
How's my mic? Should I
Check
turn it
a
up?
little bit. No, you're good. If we're good, if I'm good, you're good.
I don't get it. Everybody sounds loud to me. I don't know.
Both of you are loud.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's more on the broadcasting end.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like him. I'm actually like in a way a little sad. I don't understand how he has such a and this is just punching up. But whatever. I don't understand why his channel was so successful and he had like such a good thing going. Why is he not making that content anymore?
There was no competition.
But
there's no competition, or I think he's just bored of it.
No, there was no competition.
But why throw it away? He had like the golden goose though. Even mediocre videos for him are gonna...
What is he throwing away? He's not getting the same traction as he used to. Like, what is he throwing away?
When you can open up a modern booster box and get 150,000 views, like that alone is worth it.
Not to him. He wants more. That's the thing. He wants more.
I would love to open a booster box and get 150,000 views.
He wants more, but I don't think...
No, but that shows you how ungrateful he is for the success he has.
Anyone should be happy with that.
Like, it just... And then he started doing live streams, like, because everybody else was doing live streams.
But that's not his bread and butter. Like, stick to what you're good at. Like, whatever.
But here's the thing. What was he good at? Like, opening heavy packs?
You could say what you want, but like his reactions, like a lot of people like that. The majority of this hobby, that's what they like.
Kids, and all those kids grew up, probably, I would assume. It's tough, yeah. It's just, again, he had no... What happened to primetime? Why does nobody watch primetime anymore?
True. But
why does nobody watch primetime anymore? Primetime was the guy.
Yeah.
Was the guy, and then Leonhardt did like 7-8 free cards on mail to him to get free marketing. That got his channel boosted. And then, there was... Who else was there? Nate was there, but it was just Nate, Leonhardt, and... Primetime. I guess Unlisted Leaf too, but still, like four people. Now there's so many people.
Pokedama, I just want to real quick hit these super chats. Pokedama, appreciate it. Tole Collects, appreciate it. Tole Collect says, what about Leonhardt's... what about Leonhardt's nipples? They could cut glass. And then Colin said, what is he throwing away? Rare candy mystery boxes? I don't know, man.
Here's the thing.
Listen,
again, I mean, like he before those rare candy mystery boxes, he did mystery boxes with it's Troll and Toad, right? I think Troll and Toad, right?
Or I don't know if he did was it? Yeah, I don't know.
But he did like those ones that looked like a treasure chest that were like had like 3 battle styles pack and like his metal card or some bullshit like that, and that's what you got for $50 or $25. Like he uses his name to sell products like he's some celebrity, but in reality, we're not celebrities. We're really not.
No. But I'm just
saying,
what I mean?
Like
he could have kept it going and just did what he did well. And you can say what you want. He still did it well, and he should have just kept it going. He shouldn't have changed the content. He should have just...
What did he do well? What did he do well?
Like that whole persona. I'm telling you, people love like the overhype, crazy, screaming your head off when you pull a Charizard. To be honest, I can't do that. Okay. Rattle definitely can't do that. No. You know, you've managed to like not do the crazy opening, but you found a niche that nobody was even thinking about doing, like pack openings for an adult audience. Like, you're very smart. What you're doing, whether you meant to do it or not, like...
No, like literally, it was so I actually enjoyed filming.
Yeah, but you did it for an adult audience, which nobody did
I'm an
big
adult.
pack openings for adults. Everyone did a pack openings for kids. That
Everybody's
was
trying to, yeah, get that kid audience. Yeah, of course, yeah, because like that's the biggest audience. Like,
yeah. And
I get
everybody
it.
wants to talk about Pokemon cards as if I were to rip an energy card on stream right now, there's a group of people that used to like would cry about it. Like, I can't believe you ripped an energy card in half, and you just said what everyone else was thinking. Like, sometimes you get shitty cards and they're shit and they're trash.
Yeah, but I flick cards that are
Yeah,
worth
but you
some.
did it. You found a niche. But Leonhardt's niche was overreactions, opening big cards, big Charizards, open,
But at the end of the day, you still have to
Is that
evolve. You have to evolve. Like,
no, yeah.
you have to
well?
evolve.
I think you had to evolve not only for the people watching, but you had to evolve to keep yourself sane. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're gonna get so
Mhm.
bored and fatigued with anything.
Like,
If
think
you
about
just
how
show up
many
every day and you open a booster box or
how many
whatever
videos it was him trying to just pull Charizard,
Yeah.
by yourself, yeah. Can I pull the
with
Charizard?
heavy packs.
Heavy pack. Let
Listen,
me
he's done
save all,
some good videos too. He did
save
that
all the light ones.
he did that cross grading video to BGS where he cracked the cards with subgrades, sent him the BGS like high end cards and got crazy different subgrades. Like some cards went from 10 centering down to
I'm
9.
surprised that
Some
BGS wasn't upset about that because
Listen, but that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
get
but like,
at. Like,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't think that BGS knew who was sending those cards in? Who, like,
if they
Yeah.
knew, then BGS is even a dumber company than I already think they are. If they knew he was the one and gave him different subgrades.
yeah, they should have like graded them identically, if not like very close, and they weren't. But that's the thing too. Like, even if you send in anything to PSA, we're gonna pick on like the biggest of big boys. If you send anything like a 1 through 6, the odds of it coming back at the same grade are basically none.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's differentiating things between how many graders that they have working at a company.
Yeah.
It's it's
So then when you add subgrades into that, it makes it even harder for it. It's
Yeah.
never gonna come back the same thing.
never.
Yeah.
No chance.
I mean, but his also Leonhardt's constant clickbait didn't help him either.
But that was a good video, I'm saying though. I enjoyed
Um,
like that was a video I liked it. Nobody's really done that with first edition cards, like cracking cards to from BGS, and at least making videos. Like there was some stuff he was doing that was good. There's just the problem is I feel like
It was
maybe
too much
he got
bullshit.
like maybe he got like a poor manager or something, like a social media manager or somebody who was like start making mystery boxes and stuff and do mystery boxes by a third party. Don't make them yourself. Don't take responsibility. And sure, you
No,
fall
I think
down.
I think that's just lazy.
It's a
Even if he's a manager,
If
at the
you
end of the
don't
day,
if you don't make them yourself, you rely on somebody else to make them, and they're just like, here's a paycheck. The same way with
That's the
like the
problem.
StockX crap, the same way with the StockX crap with the stream where they were ripping celebrations. It's
Yep.
lazy. I can make a buck. They're just gonna do the work for me, and they're gonna sign a check to put my name on it.
Yep, that's it.
That's
You're
what it is.
that's all it is. You're exactly right. That's all it is. Is it like Nick doesn't do that?
Sell your
Why
own
does
stuff
Nick- why
if
does
you want
Nick
to sell
do that?
stuff.
It's about being. It's about having integrity. That's it. That's all it's about.
No, that's the
saw
problem.
his
He
integrity.
lost that
saw-
integrity. That's a problem.
Yeah, his integrity eroded a lot over time, given his mystery boxes, his clickbait videos, his crying videos, his emotionally manipulating videos, all for just watch my videos, please. Like
Well, even the base set 2 stuff right before the Leonhardt pop-up shop where he got all those base set 2 booster boxes and then all of a sudden for like a week he was opening heavy base set 2
nothing
packs.
but heavy.
It's like, oh, come on. Like, why? I mean, if you're going to do it, don't make it so blatant, Like,
I mean, there's a portion of people that just like, don't like put 2 and 2 together, ignore it, and they still watch his videos and blah blah. Like, but like a lot of people started noticing that bullshit. Like,
yeah.
and like even up like running up to that event, like remember he made a video about him getting robbed money that he had. Well, I don't know who leaves hundreds of $1,000s just sitting in your car. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Because then in a follow-up
I don't even
video,
remember that
in
happening.
a follow-up video, he said he had product stolen.
Yeah, I heard
So,
the product.
When you
I
have
didn't hear
such
the money.
a traumatic event happen to you like that, you don't confuse the details like that. You don't. Like if you had money stolen, you would know exactly how much was stolen. Like it's you wouldn't confuse money or product. It's all about verbiage. It's all about how he phrases things when he says things on a video or in a community post. It's all phrased a certain way to manipulate you to think he's this like grand person, but he's not. He's not.
Totally.
He's
So,
not.
what do you think Leonhardt's shorts smell like? Defeat.
I mean, I give the guy credit for stepping in the ring, but like it looked like he made that training video and then never trained again.
Super chat. What was his super chat? Oh, he said, paying $10 support you guys and say that Leonhardt is a blumpkin, a shill, and exploits mental health issues. Wow, that's a hell of a comment. Sorry I missed your super chat, Brad.
Yeah, I would potentially agree with that. Just saying.
Holland's saying a lawyer especially knows that words matter, yeah.
I still want to see his bar license to actually consider him a lawyer. So, just saying.
No, I think that's interesting. Yeah. You were in a Zoom call with him or whatever it was.
Well, yeah, for car party, like a meeting. It was a meeting to discuss things, how they were going to lay out and stuff like that. He didn't have his camera. He didn't have his video on.
You don't think that's going to be weird when you meet or?
Bro, I'm not shaking his hand. I don't care.
No, I mean, I'm just saying. You don't think it's going to be weird? Like, he obviously knows what you've been saying.
Then he obviously joined in on the Zoom call with that right behind me. But like at the end of the day, I'm there for people that are showing up to meet me and be there to, enjoy the event. The other creators, to a certain extent, really don't fucking matter to me. Like, I'm there to be there, have fun, meet people that want to meet me, and that's it. I don't care.
What are you guys staying at? Are you doing like Airbnb or something?
Yeah, we got an Airbnb, so like we have a whole house.
That's sick.
Yeah, like we're not staying at the hotel.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun though. Are you flying in with Rev like together, or are you flying separate flights?
Yeah, we're flying in together. Yeah. We're doing everything together. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't we? We live in the same state.
Local Los Collection said fake giveaway, spam mystery box. Most lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Has anybody won a giveaway of his? I want someone to prove it to me. No one could ever prove it to me.
Yeah.
People have asked, done investigations. No one can ever prove that they want a giveaway. It doesn't make sense. He never announces it anywhere unless he only picks like members that have access to that Discord. Then he posts it in the Discord. So then only members can win the giveaways. That's fucked.
Does he have a member-only Discord?
I think so. It's like his memberships are $8 a month. $8. That's what I mean. It's. Yeah. I've been watching this man since 2016.
Was there
ever since
if you've been watching since 2016, you haven't been hate watching this whole time? At what point?
Like watching his moves, not watching his videos, watching his moves.
Just hate watching's a thing, Ryan.
No, I don't hate watch his videos. I watch his moves. I watch his videos for just to see what he says and stuff like that. Cause like, I don't know. He at 3,000 subscribers, he begged his subs for donations to buy a new computer. Like, I don't know. I would never think that 3,000 subs to beg people to donate to buy a new computer to like, oh, so I can keep making videos for you. Like
that sounds exactly like Frosty Caribou.
Like that's
the same blueprint.
It's like manipulation. It's manipulation. First of all, like it really is. Like if you can't afford to make your own videos and afford a computer to make videos, you shouldn't ask other people to do it, especially that small. And even when you get bigger, you shouldn't have to. Like you shouldn't expect others to fund your business venture.
Yeah, anything. Don't fund. Yeah. Polydama said he won a giveaway. He could prove it. He had to send his social security number. Science Guy 87 said PK is a guy that sent message about a PSA 10 Suicune, they said they are investigating the issue. Yeah, so PSA sent this like a super damaged PSA 10, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure we read all the super chats. The chat's kind of brutal.
Or Relics, yeah, mine's real. I'm just lazy and fucking slow.
Pokemartian says that's why there's Patreon, so you don't gotta ask. So there's nothing wrong with like actually supporting
Nothing wrong.
someone that you watch, etc. But it shouldn't be because they're like threatening to remove content or they're paywalling something or anything like that. I don't believe in any of that. And it should be like a support if you can. If you can't, whatever. Just being there is more than enough.
Yeah,
I'm
Just
fine with
watching the videos. There's ad revenue. There's like engagement, and it's gonna push it to more people. All of that. Like there's no reason to like be like, guys, my keyboard, I spilled a whole blue moon into it. I need a new one. Please save me.
I'm fine with all stuff that's not hidden behind paywalls. Like as long as the content's out there, like if you want to support, go ahead. Like I'm not gonna.
How do you think it would come off if I made a video asking people to donate to me to buy a new computer so I can keep making videos for them? How do you think that would go over? How do you think that would go over? I don't think it would go over.
I think it was a fake video because I know you personally, so I'm not a good person.
No, like, it was a genuine video. I don't think it would go well.
Ryan, why?
I mean,
why are you not criticizing yourself?
You okay, man? Like you need. I don't know. I feel I'd reach out to you. Like, you okay? Like, but it's not possible. I don't know.
And do you want us to help you build your computer?
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys crowdfund $5,000 so I can build a computer?
Yeah, it would be
like,
too weird.
Or I can't make videos for you anymore. Like that's just fucking weird. That's fucking weird. I
don't know. It's the same thing with like curling up in a blanket and saying like, "Hey, can you watch all my old videos?"
Like he's been doing that forever.
It's like a weird guilt manipulation thing.
Yeah, and mind you, don't forget that when COVID hit, people are losing their livelihoods, their jobs. He was sitting at a park crying because his videos weren't getting recommended anymore. Think about that. You got to think about that. Like completely tone deaf and just incredibly just self-centered and like think about all the people who were losing their jobs, losing their livelihoods. They didn't know if they're going to be able to support their family, afford their mortgage, afford rent, afford like groceries, and he's sitting there complaining and crying about his videos not getting recommended on YouTube.
I feel like that was potentially the best time to ever be a YouTuber.
Yes.
Over anything else.
But that's the problem. I think he had like a crazy high peak where everything just.
Then he had competition.
Yeah. And then I think
Nick,
if you're him and you watch like PokeRev and you start to see his numbers and you see what he's doing, you can't help but look at it and say like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's why in the beginning when Nick was doing like breaks and doing live breaks, Leonhardt would be like, I paid for this box my own money, like taking shots. That's why I have no problem taking shots at him ever. Because like he was taking shots at Nick in the very beginning.
Was he?
Yeah. He said, he was like, I actually paid this box. I didn't sell these packs. This box, I paid with my own money. It's coming out of my own pocket, blah, blah. Yeah, this is for you guys. Yeah, it's for y'all. This is for y'all. I paid it for y'all.
You think that was a shot? I wouldn't have thought about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nick was the only one doing it at the time. He was the only one doing live breaks at the time.
Yeah, high-end breaks, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, there was a 100% shot at Nick, 100%.
Fresh
Tats, appreciate the super chat, man. But
I had someone throw shade at me the other day on Twitter, because they were like, "Oh, the fusion strike stuff," like, or because of the evolving skies, like a lap pick with the Moonbryons and the Treequazas. They were like, "Oh yeah, well he's got a stream coming up and he's selling packs," and it was my Moonbryon hunt. I was like, "No, like at least half-ass look into this, please, for the love of God," because like I'm opening my own packs
from that person.
Yeah. Anything. I'm a Pokemon shill now, guys. If you hadn't known, they're gonna send me some free stuff. I'm definitely Pokemon friendly with all the language that I use on my channel.
Yeah.
Especially
So last pack Magikarp said, "Do you guys know why Pokemon stopped making first edition print runs, and how would you feel if they brought it back?" So I'm
I think they
guessing you're
are bringing it
talking
back, right?
what?
I think they are bringing it back, right?
Oh, I haven't heard
I
anything
heard
about that.
something. I think they're bringing back first edition to Japanese. I don't.
No.
I hope
Oh,
not.
I
in
could be wrong.
Japanese?
I hope
In
not.
I
Japanese.
don't think so. I
The
haven't heard
market couldn't
anything about
handle
it, but
that. But
no.
last pack Magikarp, if you're asking like, so English Neo Destiny was the last set that had first edition stamp, and when they went into Legendary Collection, they got rid of them. I think it just by 2002, hype was dying down, and then there was no need for two different print runs. You kind of just printed it all at once, and I don't know if reverse hollows from Legendary Collection made a difference because Legendary Collection introduced reverse hollows. I really don't know, but I think it was just the hype wasn't
It's
there. But then you can make the argument that the Japanese ones still had it all the way up through the Nintendo. So I don't know.
I think it's more to do with like in English, well, in Japanese also the sets, the ones that end up being combined like two sets into one are a lot smaller. When you have something that's and they didn't have reverses for a lot of it, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
So if they don't have reverses, that's the kind of trade-off. Like you can't have a modern set, you can't have a Fusion Strike with first edition and unlimited and have so many cards in a set that you can't even with a 12 pocket 480 card binder fit the full set with the reverses. And then you need two 360s, but then you need like three or four 360 card binders, four
Yeah.
360 card binders to fit like your first edition and unlimited. Like it'd be way out of control.
I mean,
So I think that's
even
the thing. The
even
reverses have kind of replaced the first edition stamp, and I think it's better because people are like it's just gonna get hoarded or like marked up because if they make it scarce for the first edition print,
yeah.
it's gonna get hoarded and then it's gonna get marked up and flipped and people are gonna be upset.
Yeah, no, I think
Or
I
if they
never
make it
really
abundant to
considered
the point
that
that like
the
yeah
set sizes because base set had 102.
yeah
Both jungle and fossil were what, like 62 or 63 and 62, and then even like a Neo Discovery type set's 75 cards. So
so you
super
open a box,
small.
you have most of the set.
Yeah, most of it. Yeah.
You open two boxes and you have all of it and some dupes.
So you could do a first and unlimited, but yeah, it just you're right. I never thought about that big sets because when you get to the end and you get to like a Sky Ridge and you talk about 144 cards,
Hmm.
not including the 32 hollows, which are the H1 through 32. So that's 32 plus 144 for base set, plus the 144 times 2 because now they're in reverse hollow too. So that brings you to 288 plus 32 plus the crystals. There's 5 crystals in Skyridge, plus they're also in reverses. So that's
Yeah,
32 plus 280 plus another 10. That's a
you're doubling
lot.
the size of every set,
Oh,
and
that's a
like
lot of
your your
cards.
your
And now
Sky
double
Ridge
that.
doesn't fit in a 360 card binder.
Yeah. So let's
So
think. So Skyridge is 288 plus 32 for the hollows plus 10 because you got the 5 crystals in reverse and regular. That's 330 cards in total. If you had to do that for both unlimited and first edition, that'd be 660 cards to complete a master set. That is no.
even Legendary Collection, and then you got to think of how much product you have to open in order to achieve that. Back then, not so bad. Maybe a Legendary Collection or something like that. Think of the reverses in first edition and unlimited.
Impossible, yeah.
It'd still be a lot for the time, but now do that with anything modern, and it would be a disaster.
Holland says, I think we would say you're a CPA. Cook them books. LL. Just kidding. Just kidding. Appreciate Holland.
I do what is asked of me by my company.
You ever watch The Office? There was like one of the guy Kevin. He learns about like what uh, insider trading is, or not insider trading, but like lying on his books or whatever. And he's like, I had to ask him 3 times because I do this every day at my job, and he's the accountant or money laundering or something like that. Last Pack Magikarp says, thank guys, appreciate you taking the time to answer his questions, and thanks for doing these lives. P.S. CTR, stop overfeeding your cats. What, do you got a bunch of fat cats now?
I have one big fat cat.
Is the food down and he's just a chunker?
You have to understand. He came to me as a stray, right?
Mhm.
Stuck around. Then he almost died, right? Because he had a tick, I guess, that gave him a condition that brought his red blood cells way down. And when my vet got the blood work in, she was like, "How is this cat alive?" So I had to force feed like syringe with medication, shoot in his throat, and then shoot water in his throat for a good 3 weeks. I'm just thankful he's alive, honestly. So like, if he wants to be fat and happy and lay around, be a fat ass, wants to be Garfield, go for it. But yeah, I'm trying to make him lose weight. He only gained 0.5 pounds when I recently took him to the vet, which is good. It's not like a big gain, but yeah. I mean, he almost died. He was probably 12 pounds, and now he's 22. But he was super skinny, super skinny.
Tom B said CTR left his family farm in order to start opening Pokemon cards.
Everybody else is like,
Hi,
I'm Ryan. Hi, I'm Ryan. Like, oh, I do Pokemon. Everybody's was so lame. Like I couldn't do the same thing.
Yeah. They wanted me to do neurosurgery, but I didn't. And now I'm opening Pokemon cards.
That would have been good too.
They wanted me to be a doctor, but I decided against it. But I'll still take a look. Let's see. Science Guy 87 said, "Best Pokemon podcast crew. Appreciate you, Science Guy 87." Last Pack Magikarp said, "My bad. CTR didn't realize."
Oh no, no. No, don't feel bad. He's just like, he doesn't leave our property anymore. He just lays out front or lays out back. He's a lazy ass. I don't know. He's just happy.
Lazy.
I mean, think about it. He was a stray. He's around like 6, 7 now, I think. He was 3 when he showed up, and someone probably dumped him because he was way too friendly to be a feral. So he's just happy people love on him. And like, I pull up, like if he's sitting in the front lawn, I pull up in my driveway, he comes running. He's like a dog. He's a dog. It's the sweetest thing. He's a sweet boy. It took some time because he would use to claw at my hand like crazy, and I would just leave it there, let him claw at it and bite at it and rip my hand to shreds. But it's what's necessary if you want to tame a cat. But yeah, he's a sweet boy.
Holland, appreciate the super chat. He says, "I have no doubt, but then again, you are in Jersey. Is your client's last name Soprano? Then I do what I'm told. Takes a whole new meaning. I'll pay for your attorney fees if you provide your attorney as Leonhardt." So people are asking why I'm drinking Coronas and not Bud Lights. So I am not drinking Bud Lights for the near term.
For indefinitely.
If some information comes out from Bud Light, I will switch back over.
Except for Anheuser-Busch still owns Corona.
Listen, I'm not against Anheuser-Busch. I'm just against. I'm not against like any of the stuff that happened. I'm just against what like the head of marketing said about the clientele, because I felt I was a clientele and I didn't like the words that were used to describe me because I'm the consumer. I'll tell you right now, anybody that says Bud Light's piss water, they're not the consumer. I'm the consumer. So the consumer's the only ones that should have a word. I just didn't like how they defined me as a consumer. So
I don't like pandering.
I hate it.
That's it.
I don't like the frat boy, like all clientele are frat boy, uneducated, like that thought process coming from the company itself. That's what bothered me. I could care less about like who they support or whatever. Like that doesn't bother me. They could support whoever they want, but don't start coming after me and like just don't do it. Like, why do it? Don't be political. Don't do it.
They're pandering again. They put out another ad if you saw it.
Yeah, just sell beer.
Don't be political. Just stay in your fucking lane. You are a beer company. Don't be political.
Are you talking about the other ad where they showed like 9/11 or whatever?
That men drink. Like
with the Clydesdale.
yeah, yeah.
9/11.
Yeah.
But
Or
then,
like,
they start pandering like
Yeah, but that's even So it's like okay, let's just do a let's do a full 180 here and pander in the opposite direction. And like what?
no, they fucked
Jesus.
themselves. I
Just
mean, but like
just make
again,
just
it
make
could
good
all be
beer.
on purpose. It could be all on purpose, right? Because people could be shorting the stock, and it all could be on purpose.
maybe
You don't know. You don't know. It's all it could all be a part of a plan.
putting some
Like
puts in against them. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
and then people. Yeah. I don't know. That's just me.
So Nick asks, "How's the kitten you found in the car?" That's her right there. She's nice and big, healthy. Yeah, yeah. My friend's got her. She's great.
She's still in the car
No,
in that photo.
Chad Fleming
That's
asked
not a
how to
good-
super
that's the couch, bro. That's the couch.
Chad Fleming with the super chat says, "Has anybody ever had any luck with Pokemon Center support after getting multiple full arts with a massive crease in them out of one booster box?" It was Scarlet and Violet Miriam. Oh wow, that was some bad luck. So I've never sent cards to Pokemon. I know Rattle sent cards, and it hasn't been an easy.
Mm-mm. New technique. I need to make an update video actually. That reminds me. Maybe that'll be my next video that I record. But you got to tell them. So now they haven't been sending cards as a replacement like they used to. Since like the pandemic, they were like, oh no, we're shut down or whatever, and they were making excuses. And then eventually they'll tell you like, hey, we can send you a check, or we can transfer you if you give us all this like banking information. But now the trick is to tell them, PayPal me. I heard you guys can use PayPal to like pay out, and they'll do that right away. So they'll pay you for your damaged cards. Like if you have to provide a receipt, you have to show them like photos of the damaged cards, and you have to send them in.
How do they price them out though?
I'm not sure. I got about $300 for like a stack of reverses that were. It was a lot. It was a lot of reverses, but essentially, it was just like I'm opening packs here. I'm trying to complete sets. I mostly need reverses, but every time I get reverses, like they're scratched like top to bottom. Like I can't put this in my binder, and so they're like, okay, send them in. So I just send them a box full of reverses, and then typically what would happen, like if you get. It usually goes by value. I also sent in. I still haven't heard back about the second Alt-Art Charizard that I pulled, and usually they would either send you product or they'll send you a replacement card or whatever. But I'm not sure. You probably have a little bit of wiggle room if you say like, here's the price of the card right now. This is what I should be getting for it. But. Definitely. Aaron Scott, do not send nutrition facts back. unless they're gonna give you big bucks for them, then maybe. But yeah, you need it. You keep your receipt. If you ever open something that's damaged, keep your receipt. Send
Like
that along with
like a
photos of the
reverse
damaged
hollow
card.
Pikachu from
Oh
Evolved
no,
Skies.
you
Send
keep
that
that.
card back,
So
guys.
sometimes if it's Miscut, you want to keep it. if it's a Pikachu from
Reverse
Evolving
hollow.
Skies.
Yeah.
That's got the silver on the top. That's at auction right now. Wink.
Ryan, what's like the craziest miscut or craziest error card you've ever pulled? Because you've opened throughout so many different generations now.
Nothing
Nothing that comes to mind.
Really?
Zekrom EX from
Was it like Mega Miscut or something?
It was just kind of miscut, nothing crazy.
It was just off center.
Yeah.
I think
Weird.
one of the
I
craziest.
haven't had too much. Like given all of that, how much I've opened now, like it's not much. I haven't really nothing really.
Yeah, and then in my like Evolving Skies, like I got really lucky and pulled a ton of the like shifts or whatever on the V cards.
Mm-hmm. The hollow shift, yeah.
Yeah.
Nick's pulled some of the, or PokeRev, I mean, has pulled some of the craziest miscuts I've seen, though. He had like an entire box of just, I want to say, secret rares that were all jacked up.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Like, usually if you get a box or a case, it'll, like, a lot of the same stuff will happen. So I was kind of surprised that with the stuff that I had. Well, I mean, I still have packs, so that I didn't get anything else that was even nearly miscut as much as the Pikachu.
Holland, we appreciate you with the super chat. He says he has to go. Good rest of the stream. Take care. I'll put in a bit extra to cover the cost increase with drinking Corona. Ryan drinks a bit more. Well, Ryan drinks the good stuff. He drinks the Black Label. Rattle, you should be plenty covered. Seeing how the Canadian dollar is about 74 cents USD.
You'd be surprised. The beer prices up here are bad. Like the tax on tobacco and alcohol in Canada is brutal.
Canada hates freedom, Rattle. What are you gonna say?
Yeah,
you know?
they do. They hate freedom juice.
Freedom juice. I was trying to poke Ryan there. He didn't take the bait. That's okay.
I'm not listening. Sorry.
I said Canada hates freedom.
What'd you say?
Canada hates freedom.
Oh, I do. Yeah, Justin Trudeau hates freedom. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can confirm.
Tim Hogan says PK looks like somebody off of Storage Wars. What character? I've watched that show. I can't think of a character.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe it just means that you could be like a filling character.
Who's this?
I see somebody's a little intoxicated.
We get serenaded.
Who the fuck was that?
That was Rattle's cousin. Just coming into...
that kid. Is that really your cousin?
Yeah.
Wait, was it? Yeah, wasn't he on like a while ago? Yeah.
Oops. Good old Blasty.
I think he's had a few captains.
Look at
What a
Rattle's
had to
face.
guess.
It's like what just happened. I see we got Dylan in the chat. He goes, absolutely true, PK. Because Dylan was probably talking to Blasty. So Cam Shame Hobby said PK Corona is made by Anheuser-Busch. I'm not boycotting Anheuser-Busch. I'm boycotting somebody who works at Bud Light. I don't care about the company because I don't care if they sponsor.
They resigned. I think they deleted their LinkedIn shit. They deleted our LinkedIn profile. I think they deleted everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did they resign or get fired? I don't care about resign. I need fired. Don't talk about your customer like shit. But company, I'm fine with the company. I don't care who they sponsor. That's not where my gripes were. So
I only support the Scottish.
Ooh. Only the most
Scottish
of Scottish.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing made me think like, man, I should really just buy local beer and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I don't know how anybody likes Bud Light.
I have some friends that have a brewery, and I wish
crisp.
they were closer because
I'm a
they
buyer
aren't
of it,
stocked
Brian.
very well here. But
when Bud Light Lime came out, that was super refreshing in the summer. Bud Light Lime in the summer, super refreshing. But like when I used to go to the bars, I used to drink Bud Light because it was cheap and affordable, and it made the most sense.
And you could get them in the big aluminum cans that were like 18 ounces instead of 12 or whatever.
Like at that age, I wasn't like slamming Guinness. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna slam Guinness. Like that was just fucking stupid. Yeah. Like you got to be light on your feet. You know what I'm saying?
No, you were going the happy hour or whatever, and you were pre-gaming before you got there.
Being an old motherfucker.
No, you don't have to move much. You just
I still move, bro. You see me
slurp
flick
some Guinness.
I get out of breath like I'm moving so much in my videos.
Somebody asked me the other day. They were like, I was telling them, I'm like, dude, I'm feeling pretty old. And they're like, I'm like, my back hurts. And they're like, oh yeah, I was like doing all this shit. I'm like, no, like I lay on my couch wrong. My back starts hurting. That's how old I am. And they just
what part of your back hurts? Lower probably.
Back, yeah.
Lower. So you're gonna have to do some hip thrusts and build up your glute muscles.
I got the hip thrusting down. Don't worry.
That's
Anybody
not
in
the
the
same
chat?
thing.
No, nothing. All right.
No.
So my lower back has been hurting me for a good year and a half, 2
You're
years.
not
I
doing
started
enough hip thrusting. Yeah, you're
No,
not
I'm
doing
telling you,
enough hip
thrust-
thrusting.
If you actually want real advice, if your lower back is hurting you and you don't work out your glutes, like you do legs, but you don't do glute focused exercises, do glute focused exercises, and your lower back pain will eventually disappear. Unless you actually hurt it. But yeah.
No, I did
My
hurt.
lower back doesn't hurt anymore. My lower back doesn't hurt anymore.
No, I did hurt. I hurt it. I hurt my back in 2012 when I was still in North Dakota, or Neck Trailer, and we were 3-man lifting them. They were like 200 pounds, and we were doing it all day. And then I was like, I caught something off the trailer, like when it dropped, and it tweaked my back. And I should have dropped what I was carrying, but there was 2 other guys like carrying the same thing, so I didn't want to like screw them over. And I fought through the pain, and then my back was just messed up ever since.
Best thing you can do as a man is lift weights.
I'm not against that. I don't know.
I mean, no, it's just like, even if it's like 3 days a week, just lift weights. It's the best thing you do for you. Keep yourself active, building muscle. It's the best thing you do. Getting older, 100%. I'm just saying, Jonathan.
Q Pokepocalypse says PK and the K stands for fucking. What a comment. I don't even get the joke, but I love it. Don't worry. Speaking of fucking, oh my god, my wife's due pretty soon with our second child.
Fuck that.
Dude, my weekend tomorrow is me building a swing set with like 2 of my buddies are coming over, and it's like one of these big ass swing sets. I got the manual, and step 1 is like a frame. Like 48 different screws, like that's just step 1, a frame. And then there's 48 different steps. My life is over at this point.
So wait, when is your wife expecting? When is your wife expecting?
June.
So right now you have a boy or girl? I forget.
Boy. And the second one's a boy too.
Nice.
Yep. And snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
So do you need any like gifts?
Why is there I don't like the snap part of that. Can't it just be a snip?
No. Do you need a gift? Would you like a nice gift for that birth? If you need something specifically, please.
I appreciate the offer. We're pretty much covered, man. Having the first kid. Diapers. I mean, if you want to send like
Ryan offers to do something, never say no.
Yeah, if you diapers, I don't know. But
I ain't fucking buying diapers, bro.
That's it. That's all we need. We have everything covered. Like we already
buy
got the new bed frames and stuff. But the problem is
we need like a huge train track they can ride on.
So we had our 3rd bedroom was a guest bedroom, and now I gotta, so before we move my other son in, because we got him like a full toddler bed, I gotta paint the ceilings, paint the walls, paint the trim. I'm dreading that shit. I just hate painting. I hate it.
Yeah.
What is it like? Is it not a good color right now, or is it just needs
if I'm gonna move,
refreshing?
if I'm gonna move him into a new room, you just got to do it, right? Like we bought the house in 2017. I haven't painted that bedroom since then. So
you want a trampoline for when they grow up?
Nah.
When they don't grow up, you just toss them out onto the trampoline.
Just jump.
All right, you passing on it? Okay, fine.
But yeah, man, it's just
swimming pool.
List of shit I gotta do. Like I always talk about this. The one thing that I don't have enough of is just time, man.
Yeah, I feel like the older you get, the less anything matters except for time.
Dude, I worked 11 hours at my job today. Like
I worked like 2
on a fucking Friday. Like people forget I still have a job. And then Pokemon is just this side thing. Thank God I have Pokemon to like keep me sane. Tom B said PK doesn't like accepting gifts. I don't.
Like PK's not listening to Pokemon stuff all day.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh,
like, I mean,
definitely.
I could just not. You could either tell me something big that would be great for your kids for them to grow up with, or I could just not be on the podcast ever again.
Well,
It's your
then
choice.
that would be the worst. So no.
So then I'm not gonna be on the podcast then. Okay.
Wait, what? That's not what wait, what just happened? I
I'll-
said that would be the worst.
why
if
do you
you
want
were
him to
not
not-
on the
I'll
podcast?
transfer you into this shit real quick. You have to
Ryan,
pick like.
I literally just said that would be the worst if you were not on the podcast.
So figure it out, bro.
Rack
you got
attacks buy a
24
pallet
hours.
of diapers.
You got 24 hours.
To what? Tell you what I want?
Yes, 24 hours.
All right, I'll think about it. I hate taking gifts though, but
Hey, it's your choice. You don't have to take the gift. I'll just never be here ever again.
what can
No problem.
Why would you do that, PK?
I mean, I can think of something I need, but he doesn't need it yet. I'm gonna need the next level car seat.
Done.
Because my son right
These
now
car
is in the
seats are
next
expensive.
seat. He's gonna be in the
Car
baby seat, but that's like a year down the line.
Bro, it's bought. Car seats are expensive.
Yeah, they're like $219. The one
That's it. That's cheap.
I mean,
I was thinking like at least like 500 a G.
but that's the
Like,
only thing I need, man.
500
Like we already have everything.
500 to 1,000 budget.
Oh my god! Please, chat. I don't even know if I need anything.
Yeah. Get a car seat for every seat and make sure you have a minivan. We'll put like 6.
Bro, I have to. Bro, I usually like Nick. Every time he's had a kid, I've spent like 200-300. Like my coworker, I've spent like 300-400. Like,
Bro, if you want to buy the car seat for when he turns 1, like,
just send me the link.
all right.
Bought. Send it now. I'll buy it now. I don't give a fuck. Care. I want to get you something, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So Pokey Rookie said, he's with the super chat. He said, "Baby needs first edition Charizard." Yeah. But one thing I have been doing, Ryan, is every new booster box that's released, putting it away for my kid. But I also created my firstborn. I talked about this in Rattle stream, an eBay account. So he's not even 2 yet, but I created him an eBay account just to age of account. That's all I care about. Age of account. And then I'm going to start buying some stuff on it just to get the feedback up. So by the time he's like...
Do you have an LLC? Do you have an LLC?
No. But I figure in 16 to 18 years, he'll have an eBay account with 18-year-old eBay account with like whatever, couple hundred feedback. He'll be set. That's all he got to do.
Bro, there's going to be AI. Bro, he'll just be able to be like, AI, like, do this shit for me.
Maybe.
No, I'm just saying. Like, it's crazy.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous with AI. Some of the shit I've been watching.
It's going to be scary. It's going to be scary, 100%.
Like Skynet out of Terminator.
Skynet, 100%. Anybody thinking I want to send him fucking Pokemon cards? No, I want to actually buy him a gift that he could use for his kids. Like, people are fucking idiots.
I got Pokemon cards. That's not the problem. It's the... But yeah, if you think about Terminator 2, right? Or just Terminator to begin with. Judgment Day was 1997. Like, they were already thinking about AI taking over in the early 80s.
Terminator 2 is
I
better.
mean, they also like had flying cars and the Jetsons. So
No, Back to the Future, but still.
He said the fucking Jetsons.
They also were living in caves and friggin' the Flintstones, but that never happened.
I'm fucking done. He says the fucking Jetsons. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Matt Reamer says ask ChatGPT to create a Pokemon. Yeah, it's probably gonna be better than the Pokemon that the actual Pokemon company creates. 100%.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, but yeah, John has 24 hours, or I'll never be on this podcast again. So it's not hard. It's not hard.
Don't Pokemon's asking if PK needs any clothes. He needs a wireless headset so he can hear us while he walks away. Man, the whole Chat GPT stuff, man, the like deep fake stuff is crazy.
It's just gonna get exponentially more like legitimate as we go on. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And then like the random like art and like image generation stuff is nuts. Other than fingers don't do well. Hands, fingers.
Real talk,
All
because we
that
were
stuff.
talking about Terminator. Can I just tell you about
Whoa,
my
whoa, whoa!
favorite?
I think that's trademarked. My pretend poker ref. You might want to cool it on the
Oh
real
God,
talks.
I forgot he did. Oh, that felt dirty saying that. Real talk. Ugh.
What happened?
Great Value Poker Rev. Real talk. Saying that
Oh.
word. Yeah, I take it back.
You don't understand why. You don't understand why he started making those, right?
Because of you?
Because people saw that, people commented on my early videos like, you're real, like you're raw, and he was like, real talk, we're real and raw. That's why. He tried ripping off my personality. Fucking Christ, people are just desperate for anything, man. But yeah, John, you have 24 hours, or I'll never be on the podcast again. Thank you.
All right.
It's very easy when
Just
you pressure
give me a
people.
car seat, like, fine. But now when you have a
Send me
kid,
the fucking link. Send me the fucking link. Send me the address.
well, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'll send you a link, but I don't have it because my wife's in charge of that. And if I fuck up the wrong car seat, I'm done. I'm out.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
I don't live at this house anymore.
Tomorrow's fine. You
Well,
have
yeah,
24
I got
hours. Tomorrow's fine. Just send me the link.
But no. Speaking of Terminator, there was a TV show a while ago called the Sarah Connor Chronicles. You ever hear of that? So
No.
pretty much the premise of it was like a Terminator TV show. It didn't get a lot of traction, but the end of season 2. So like during all of season 2, you see like these scenes from the future where these people, they have to like go talk to Terminators and ask them a question for John Connor. You know, John Connor, leader of the Resistance. And they go to this oil platform and it's being guarded by all these Terminators. And they open up a suitcase, and then out of the suitcase comes like a liquid metal Terminator. And the liquid metal Terminator looks at Kyle Reese's brother. Kyle Reese being John Connor's dad, but his brother's like part of the show. And he goes, tell John Connor the answer's no. You never know what the question was that he asked. And then at the end of the second season, they go to like a bank. And John Connor sent all these people from the future back in time to build the time machine in the bank vault. And then John Connor hops to the future. And he gets to the future, and it's Kyle Reese, his dad, his uncle, like all these people. And he's like in one of the bunkers. And he pops out, and everybody pulls the guns on John Connor and like, who are you? And he's like, I'm John Connor. And they're like, who the hell is John Connor? Because now he's jumped to the future. So John Connor never existed to lead the Resistance. And then when he gets to the future, there's a liquid metal Terminator that like comes and saves John Connor and like takes him away. So the whole premise of the show is that the AI from Skynet gets so advanced that Skynet determines all humans should be killed. But Skynet advances so much more that now, like, the artificial intelligence is fighting against itself, saying, no, maybe we should save humans. Like, so the question John Connor asked was, will you join us? So he was asking Terminators to join the humans to fight the Terminators. Just like this crazy premise. And they canceled the show, and I've never been whole since.
When they make this show and cancel it?
This was years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people stuck around for that rant, but if you did, appreciate you guys.
It's time to get over it, bro.
Yeah, I'm never going to get over it. Just like I'll never get over the ending of Lost.
I'll agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Like, I used to be like in a group chat email, like where they would like send synopsis of like what happened, like in theories, and then just do that shit.
And Ryan, the fairies
like every fucking like plot hole they opened, they just left it open.
Never closed it.
Yeah.
And the problem was the fairies ended up being better than the actual.
No, it was literally just bullshit. It was just bullshit. They just ended, we're done. Yay.
Same thing with Game of Thrones. Like, Game of Thrones is such a good show.
Never watched it. Never will.
fantastic show at the beginning, terrible at the end.
Lots of flaccid penises. I'm good with that.
Okay, you just watched one episode of South Park and you think there's a bunch of flaccid wieners?
No. Like I sat down with my friend to watch the video, watch an episode, the new episode, and it was a flaccid penis on the screen. I'm good. I was out. Never. And I usually don't like things that most people like, so yeah, it'll go for me.
Mm.
If you want a good show on HBO, watch How to Make It in America.
We're just
Yeah, it's same with like
Go.
Game of Thrones and like Walking Dead. I barely.
I watch Walking
any
Dead.
of it.
I watched Walking Dead.
I watched like the first season or most of the first season, and I was like, "This is I'm over it."
Yeah, we're just in this weird time where we are in like the golden age of just shows.
No, they all suck. What are you fucking talking about?
No way, like Mandalorian.
What's a great show right now?
I said
Just
he didn't
good
have
shows in
time.
general or great show?
Right now, what's a great show right now? Like once in a lifetime type of show right now.
What's that show on HBO?
Exactly. You got to think about it, bro. You got to think about it.
There's still a lot of good shows though.
When Entourage was on, it was Entourage. Entourage. Boom. Easy work. Sopranos.
The Wire.
Like
Breaking
Arrested
Bad.
Development is pretty good.
Breaking Bad.
Dexter was good. It wasn't great, but it was good.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, potentially one of the best shows ever.
Nah, that's terrible. They ruined it with the end.
See, so when I watch a show, I like character building, and I like Breaking Bad because of character building.
That's why I hated fucking The Walking Dead, because they started doing character building.
Really?
I want to see zombies get killed. That's it. That's all I care about. But then they started doing character building.
I feel like zombies were just kind of overdone, but maybe it was like the
Originally,
like,
when
not only like the movie, it was like movies, it was video games, and it was shows, and it was just like I'm so bored of zombies at this point in time that like.
I'm gonna
this is
say
not
Rings
doing
of
any
Power.
good for
People
me.
are saying Last of Us, True Detective Season 1, all right. I like that.
Top Boy.
Last of Us, the video game, was good.
Top Boy. Watch Top Boy.
Top Boy, never heard of it.
Top Boy.
Rattles in Canada, Trailer Park Boys, Mr. Leahy. I am the liquor.
That's been a while, but yeah, that was the later ones kind of suck, but
People are saying Prison Break. Stargate was good, yeah. If you guys are Star Trek fans, my favorite is DS9. I've seen every single Star Trek episode of every single Star Trek show with the exception of what's Ryan doing right now?
Star Trek is lame.
No, Star Trek's the best, man.
It's not better than Star Wars, bro. Chill out.
Oh, I didn't say it was better, but it's as good.
They're
maybe
both
even Star Wars fans don't like Star Wars anymore.
Yeah, Star Wars dropped off like ever since the new
yeah,
ones.
absolutely, yeah, 100%. It's dropped off, yeah, big time.
I've grown to appreciate like Phantom Menace more, like because it was still at least George Lucas. And the problem is it was just a lot of political commentary. But I didn't like that as a kid. But when I got older, I understood like, oh, so the emperor needs to somehow take over all these, you know. It makes sense now. People are saying
I mean, like the prequels were, you just gotta appreciate them for what they were when at a time where CGI was the huge thing and they overused it. That's really what it is. I mean, the plots weren't great, but like it was still Star Wars for being Star Wars after so many years.
Yeah, but the new ones, Ryan, you're on board with like The Force Awakens and all that crap because that's
it's all trash.
Trash.
The first one was pretty decent.
Force Awakens? Nah, it was
decent. It was better than the other two.
Yeah.
Alan says Letter. Have you guys watched Letterkenny?
The fuck is that?
I haven't seen it.
I don't watch TV shows really.
It's like Jersey Shore for Canadians. I don't think it's anything like Jersey.
Lit, bro.
It's nothing like Jersey Shore. It's almost similar to like a Trailer Park Boys. but more
I do
like
not have a Starship
like
Enterprise in my
like
basement. I have
Western
little
Canada, like
like models.
ridiculousness.
Models. I have mini models. But that's because I bought out that shop. That's it.
Was this
Yeah,
it?
that's terrible, bro. I have Star Trek packs. I have Star Trek packs.
Oh, I got
See,
way
the
more
chat
than this.
the chat knows Letterkenny.
But yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, it's like even with like the Mandalorian, like season 3 was not that great. It wasn't really that great. It wasn't. I've sold a couple of those.
Yeah. I mean, these are nice because they're like $20.
Exactly. Star Wars. There's sets that are worth like $800 for a booster box. Get shit on.
Want to see one of my more recent mail days?
Ooh, yes.
That shit.
How much are those? How much are those?
$30. Yeah,
Cheap.
30
$30
I think they're $40 I spent on this.
They're cheap. They're cheap.
Oh, I kind of want to open some of that.
It's fun, man. Mega Man's fun.
I love Mega Man.
Anything that's hits that nostalgia. So Mega Man's one of those ones that
there
hits
multiple
nostalgia
sets?
for me.
Let me see that Mega Man box again. By Grave?
Why Mega Man still? Let me check.
Yeah,
Hold
this
on,
is
hold on.
the cheapest of all the Mega Man boxes right now.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of that shit. Mega Man.
Is there how many sets are there? Is it
I
like a
want to
series,
say
or
5 or 6 that like I could think of.
are they hard to
I mean,
open?
if you want an investing tip, it's Duel Masters. I'm just saying.
No,
I mean,
I just wanted to
I'm
open.
not buying this stuff for investments.
Didn't Avril Lavigne posted? You guys don't know who Avril Lavigne is either.
No, she's dead. That's a clone, bro.
Yeah, she's not real
Peter boy?
her. She's dead.
It's a clone, bro. That's not the real one. That's a clone, bro. Come on now. Oh,
Doesn't look like her, doesn't sound like her.
no, nothing, bro. Oh, we only got one Mega Man box left, bro. We got the Mega Man NT Wario Grand Prix, bro. Woo. Starter deck display.
You have the NT starter deck display?
Yeah, display sealed.
Oh
display,
my
bro.
god, that's the best one.
Best one, bro.
I have no fucking clue, but man, yeah, I'd like to open some.
Everybody's posting like shows, but we're talking about like current shows right now. Right now, shows.
Yeah.
Not like old shows. Like yeah. There's tons of great old shows.
Jane Doe has Mega Man 1 through 6 and Mega Man X through X4. Yeah, the Mega Man X's, especially X3 and X4, are like mega expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And hard to find, not beat to hell.
So I never owned Mega Man for Super Nintendo, but I used to rent it all the time.
X?
I don't think it was X.
Man, X is so good.
I don't remember which one.
The old ones are good, but Mega Man X is like especially good. It's very good.
Mega Man 2 is for the NES, right? Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
X2?
No, NES.
NES, yeah.
Yeah, Mega Man 2.
One through.
That was like the iconic one. Where you had like Bubble Man or whatever the fucking shit. Yeah.
When you bought out that GameStar, Ryan, are you still sitting on like random TCGs, or you sold most of them?
Tons of random shit. Yeah, still partly. Yeah.
Yeah. I love random shit. Like that's just what I live for.
I don't.
Man, I was so excited to see that there was like a Metabot set and actually just like
man, Hunter, my man, Hunter. Yeah, and there's nobody better than the Beach Boys, bro. That's all I'm saying. No doubt, no one. If there's any band that I know the most lyrics of to all their songs, it's the Beach Boys.
Kyle says, you guys watched that new Power Rangers movie yet? I thought it wasn't it a series?
I'll never watch that garbage.
I will watch it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. I saw like there was like a preview where it was like the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger, and they're old and
is the Yellow Ranger there?
Kind of chunky. Then the Yellow Ranger's dead.
I know.
I'm not sure if you knew that.
I knew that. Yeah.
The Green Ranger is also not there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That happened. I think after the film.
That was
right.
Yeah. Was it after the film?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. But Yeah, oh man, there's like a weird amount of like bad things that happen to all of them. Like all the original cast. There was like people that pass away, people that get like murdered and crazy shit.
What?
Yeah, there was like crazy everything. Everyone was like dying and disappearing and stuff from the original cast. Like the people that worked on original Power Rangers, even though it was mostly just them filming in a school.
Oh.
And recycling content.
I want to touch base on this question a little bit. NLC Collectible says thoughts on Lorcana. Listen, Lorcana's going to do fine. It's just the takes people have for Lorcana are terrible.
That one guy. Who's that one guy?
Oh,
yeah, it's
that
just
dude's
my whole ass, bro. He can go fucking suck a dick. He can go fuck himself and eat my whole ass. He's fucking high as fuck, and he can go fuck himself.
That's what it boils down to. What Ryan?
He's also like the world's biggest shill of anything that like. He
It's
probably has
fine,
a bunch of boxes
but
coming, so he's gonna pump it to the
Pokemon,
max, and he's gonna dump that shit.
He's got a large leverage on the quantity of that.
Sports card investor, or whatever the fuck he is. Like, yeah, he shills and dumps harder than anyone in existence. He's done it with many other things. He's gonna like speculate on this stuff, make fucking hype videos.
Why do people pay attention to him? I don't get it.
Whether or not it's more for like attention, because it definitely worked, because it's the dumbest take anyone's ever published on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's because he has a large stake in it. It's only because he has a large stake.
Yeah, but it's gonna do okay. But just don't compare it to Pokemon. Just don't do it. Don't say it's gonna beat Pokemon either. Just say for what it is. It's a Disney, like TCG, Disney IP, ton of hype. It's gonna do great. Leave it at that. Don't fucking say it's better than...
Is it gonna be English?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna peak and it's gonna drop.
It's gonna get printed to oblivion.
No, I don't know about the printed to oblivion.
I
think more on the interest end of things. I think it's overrated.
The play for Disney Lorcana,
and with it, like MetaZoo was this super cool new thing that was the new Pokemon or the new thing, the new TCG. It's gonna be the same as the 90s. It's going to be, you need to have all aspects, like Magic, you need collectors, you need investors, you need players in order to survive, and even they've fucked things up really hard recently.
Did MetaZoo die yet?
Yeah, it's $1 pack.
Thank God.
Just
get it out of here. Just get it fucking out of here.
Dead.
They're still printing them, but they're
for $1. Get out of here. Just get it the fuck out of here. Just get it's pump and dump. It was a fucking meme stock. Get it the fuck out of here. Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
$1 packs. Whoa. That's what we're at with MetaZoo right now. But no, Lorcana, it's gonna do fine. It's gonna be first to market. It's gonna be overly printed. It race to the bottom, and people are gonna be left holding fucking bags. That's it. It's gonna be instant grade in plays. It's going to be hype dog craziness at the beginning. And if you know what, if you time it, you do it well, you're going to make money. But if you're holding on to this shit, you're not going to do good.
I don't even think the print amount matters. I think it's more the fact that it's just like interest is going to fade. Like who the fuck is like, man, I wish I had a goddamn Goofy card, a Goofy alt art. That shit. That spanks. Yeah. I can't wait to use Goofy in my trading card game. Like, what the fuck? No one's gonna play it.
Or $1,000 frozen alternative art card.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the game's gonna be good, but it just seems like it's like a fake card game, just like Digimon was. Digimon was a terrible game. Metabots was a terrible game. It had like the franchise behind it, but it didn't have all aspects that Pokemon had to support itself.
Nah, it's just Pokemon was first. That's it.
And it just ends up being like a Pokemon clone.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Disney thing that's coming out now, if it came out in 2021, it would have been the same thing. It would have been like, holy shit, everyone's got to put their money into it, because everyone was like, okay, Pokemon cards are too expensive. I can't find them on the shelf at Walmart for the 6 months or whatever that happened. And so now I got to invest into the next big thing, because I want to be the guy that bought first edition base set booster boxes of Pokemon years ago That's what MetaZoo was. Everyone was just like, it's the next Pokemon. I'm just gonna sit on this for 20 years, and I'm gonna be the next Jillionaire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the
But
next
people didn't know
Gary.
that
I'm gonna be
people
the
were
next
sent
whoever.
but people didn't know that people were sent free first edition Kickstarter boxes, like
Yeah.
4 of them, to numerous YouTubers to hype it up. So then he could just print more and then just fucking unload his stock onto eBay through various accounts. It's all bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. I fucking hate. If I saw that guy in person, I would fucking fight him. I'd fight him.
Real quick, I want to answer this. Holland said, late comment. This is for Ryan and PK to get Hulu and check out Leonard Kenny. Search YouTube for Leonard Kenny. Squirrely Dan relationship episode. All right, I'll have to check that out. Appreciate the super chat. But, yeah.
Some question?
Pokedog says Max from Goof Troop altered. Like, holy shit. Man, I don't see any, like, not that there aren't people that like Disney, but I feel like the people that like Disney don't also like trading cards.
Yeah. The problem is
So, like,
it's just the takes. I think it's the takes where people are like, it's better. It's going to do okay, but
It's Disney, bro. It's fucking Disney. It's Disney.
I don't think it's gonna do okay. Where are the Disney trading cards from prior times? Surely they existed in the 90s.
I'll show you some Disney trading cards.
Show us some dead TCG Disney here.
Okay.
Some screenshots. Yeah, everyone has them because it's no one. It's a it's a it's a bad idea. Well, not that it's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea to think that it's going to be the next Pokemon or anything like that.
How much you think a pack of this cost? A pack of this costs maybe a penny.
Yeah, bro, that's Anastasia, bro. Who the fuck knows what that is?
Yeah, but you know what?
Lion King, motherfucker. Oh. We got Lion King up in the house, baby. Whoa! Lion King, baby. Skybox. Woo!
Gotta love some Skybox.
Lion King Series 2, bro. Fuck out here.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not going to talk about...
Crash.
Anastasia?
Anastasia, bro. Nobody knows what the fuck that is, bro.
But you know what? Was the Disney Larcana card's going to make a
Bro, nobody knows what the fuck Anastasia is. Tell me in the chat if anybody knows what the fuck Anastasia is.
Listen, I got 2 booster boxes of it. You shut your mouth.
Is Anastasia a movie?
I got a lot of crap, Ryan.
Anastasia? Wait, is Anastasia a movie?
Yes, but I've never seen it. I just own the cards.
Captain Heel says Elsie and Spider-Man team altered for the win.
Wait, what?
Wait, is this a Disney movie?
Listen, I didn't raise the stock. I got this in the store buyout. I still have it because nobody wants to fucking buy it. Do not buy into Lion King. Please don't. I had Snow White. I had what else?
Is this a Disney movie? Feifel Goes West.
Oh, I do like a good Feifel though.
Is that Disney though? I don't know.
No, bro.
I'm pretty sure it was. I remember having it in one of the like VHS
like
Disney
the clamshell ones.
The clamshell, yeah.
I mean, 91.
Diamond edition. That's a lot of money.
I can't even remember the storyline for Feifel Goes West, but I feel like I should watch it now.
I think so Rattle, one of the funny things is people always like, oh, you know, all these guys did so well, like invested in Pokemon and stuff, and I always laugh because I'm like, you don't realize how much crap I have that's worth nothing, you know? Like,
yeah, well, that's the thing, was like everyone's like, oh man, Gary friggin' knew about Pokemon all this time and he kept it. Gary collects everything the same way that you collect everything. Like, he collects everything.
Listen, people didn't know Pokemon was gonna do what it was about, what it did. Nobody had any fucking clue. You think I had any fucking idea? No, I would still be a fucking $150,000 in debt. So no, like, at the end of the day, you still got to be smart about what you do and how you go about it. That's it. Like, I got super lucky. That's it.
I'm still waiting on when Feifel Goes West booster boxes stonk in price, and then everyone just be like, yeah, nobody was invested in that. That's like, well, except for that one guy.
Yeah, there's been plenty of like Disney things that have been released collectible wise that didn't do anything. There's some that have, sure, but in terms of like nothing even remotely close to TCG level. I don't know.
I mean, there's some old stuff that I think I have.
Sure, if you have like some really old
Is Hook a Disney
comic
movie?
book
Hook was
poster.
Disney, right?
Yeah, must have been.
Technically,
Peter
I don't. Technically, I guess it's Disney, but it's Sony. I don't. There's no Disney on
What
it.
is going on with that box?
Yeah,
No,
this is
Hook is
how these old boxes looked.
Hook is not Disney. I don't believe.
It's not?
With a brick
No,
on the
it's.
front
I
of
mean,
it?
it's.
And it's shrink wrapped?
I don't see anything on about Disney on it. Because it's.
Is it supposed to give the illusion that Hook like was at the manufacturing plant and ripped the box up before it gets shrink wrapped?
I don't think is Hook Disney.
Ashley says Hook isn't Disney.
Oh,
It's not. I don't think it is.
See, I always
no,
thought
yeah.
like maybe Disney owned the rights of Peter Pan, but I could just be wrong.
It's not called Peter Pan.
True.
But
It's another thing.
yeah, but I thought that was also in one of those clamshells. Although I might be just imagining.
No,
every movie.
Hook is one of those clamshells.
But does it say Disney on it anywhere?
Not on my box. It says top, so 55 cents a pack though. Big money back then.
Peter Pan spin-off.
Hook is probably one of my favorite movies ever.
Hook is Sony?
Yes.
Hook is one of the best fucking movies ever.
Yep.
Push up the chompy.
And Hook was like crazy overly sexualized too, which was weird with Robin Williams and Tinkerbell. I mean, are we not going to talk about that awkward scene where she's in love with him and brings him into her little clock and was like, all right, Peter, like, I'm ready to do this. And then I'm just telling you, it was weird.
I don't remember that, but
there's a lot of things that were sexualized.
Innocent when I watched it.
There's a lot of movies that were sexualized, but as kids we didn't understand it. So,
so in Hook, on the way to like wherever they're going, the captain's voice is Dustin Hoffman, who played Captain Hook.
Hook.
Yeah.
Robin Williams was in it too, so like that's just an automatic win. You know.
Cyril says it's not copyright, so anyone can use it.
Peter Pan?
So Hook, apparently.
I mean, Winnie the Pooh's not copyrighted.
Is that like the certain amount of time that goes by and it's not copyrighted anymore?
Yeah, like Mickey Mouse is not going to be copyrighted anymore soon. So you're going to see a whole bunch of random shit coming out with Mickey Mouse probably.
Yeah.
If it like.
How long do copyrights last though?
Depends.
Like 100 years?
Something like that, yeah. Like, yeah.
Because when Steamboat Willie came out, that was the first Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah, that's the most expensive car from that like stupid set you're talking about, right?
Yeah. The Pokemartin said, PK, Hook was made by Walt Disney Productions, and people say Tinkerbell is evil, which is why she steals kids to kill the adults. Ooh. I heard Peter Pan was supposed to be like an angel of death in a way, and when the kids would die, Peter would come get them and bring them to which was like purgatory, which was Neverland.
I don't know. That's weird. Let all the kids die. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Whatever. Why are we getting into this bullshit?
Nick said, PK, thoughts on Japanese situation, statement to reprint Clayburst made to order. Also, you guys see the 151 set. 151 set's probably going to do pretty well. Reprinting Clayburst, yeah, Japanese came out and said we're reprinting like a ton of products. That statement was super open-ended. I would say anything back to V-Star Universe is definitely in the runnings, potentially earlier. A lot of people don't want to say potentially earlier. I'm okay with saying potentially earlier. I don't care about the Japanese market. Whatever.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's just like everyone's blowing up about how like it's any one person to blame, but it's just everyone. It's everyone in the West buying Japanese product at this point in time, whether it's your ripper shipper that's buying as many boxes as they possibly can get because they can make money off of it, whether it's people that are just reselling, whether it's people that want to open it. Everyone jumped in onto Japanese at the same time. The price went up on it, so people wanted it even more if they could get it at a reasonable price. And no. Don't point at. Is that Chinese? Get that out of here.
Chinese product, guys.
No,
I'm
don't
warning
get into
everyone.
Chinese.
Just please get on board before
Don't.
it's too late.
Don't do it.
Don't get on board with anything because it will never be too late. Don't buy into shit. Like don't listen to YouTubers.
Boxes.
Do not listen to YouTubers pumping or promoting a product.
Buy the stuff I own a lot of.
But yeah, everyone jumping in onto the Japanese market, which is much smaller than the West, and then the West being the Japanese market at the same time, just as much as their own market, kind of killed what was going on there, and prices skyrocketed, and it's out of control.
Bye, Ryan.
But,
again, it's fucking happening again already. Why? It's always at this time. I don't fucking get. I'm over it.
But yeah, too many people in the Japanese market, which was smaller compared to the rest of the world, and everyone in the rest of the world all of a sudden wants Japanese cards.
So we've been running for about an hour and a half. Is it the time we pull some random people and see who wants to come on and chat?
Whatever you want to do, it's your podcast, bro.
It's your podcast, and Rattles, I'm just a guest.
Bro, I am just a recurring guest.
Oh my god, I can't.
On my channel,
I thought you had where are all the guests?
Bring them on. Let's bring some people on.
Who do you want to fucking bring on, bro?
I don't know.
We had Blasty, but he's just gonna sing.
You could bring Pokevault on.
I can get Alex Jones.
If you bring Alex Jones on, this channel might break. Can you imagine like the shorts? Well, Alex Jones was on a small-time Pokemon YouTube channel. I messaged Zach Gemmett earlier. He didn't get back to me though.
I'd text him, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear from him, man.
I would say Rock, but he's gonna be videoless, so fuck him.
Yeah, people are saying where's PokeRev at?
He goes to bed by 9 o'clock.
Because he's too busy trying to catch up on,
No, because he used to stay up, but like now he's on like a different sleep schedule. Like he wakes up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like goes to the gym, gets shit done, is done by 12, so he has more time with his kids and stuff like that. Like he's on. Wouldn't want to bother him. I wouldn't bother him. Nope.
Rock, bring prime time in.
Question for you, Ryan. I don't know if you want to answer.
Bring Ryan in. I would love to bring Ryan in. I would love to bring Ryan in.
Ryan, question for you. I don't know if you want to answer in front of people, but so you're doing all these black and white like loose packs. Are you cracking your old collection boxes, or where are these loose packs coming from?
Booster boxes, bro. What are you talking about?
You cracked a booster box for him?
Yeah, bro. What are you fucking talking about? I don't give a fuck.
For what?
No, don't crack a booster. Oh my god.
Fusion? For never cracked booster boxes.
Like when I
when
I had packs, yeah, it's open booster boxes. Where do you think the G packs come from, bro? The G packs come from booster boxes, son. That's fake.
Not fucking fake. It's empty.
It's empty.
Fake.
Yeah,
empty.
I mean, I have Next Destinies opened and a black and white base. That's about it. I sold the rest to Nick. So, like, I sold all my black and white to Nick, all of it.
Mac the Hypnotist is asking for Remy Pokemon.
Fake fucking Next Destiny.
Remy Pokemon is me only when referred to by Rudy.
You need to have them sealed, bro.
Where's Rudy?
Who?
Rudy.
C-Tar is constructed ultra.
Investments.
What? Look how cool Ryan thinks he is when he blows his smoke. Yo, can we who are the mods in the chat? Who are the mods in the chat?
Drew, Rattle's a mod.
Just make me a mod. Make me a mod so I can kick somebody out.
Can you type in the chat and I'll mod you right now?
Who are you kicking? What's going on?
My friend. I'm kicking him out.
Your friend?
Yeah, I'm just making sure he knows I have the power.
All right, you got the power.
Thank you very much, sir.
Did you time him out?
See, I got some cool Dark Explorers. Some doubled up
These are-
boundaries crossed.
Just guys, take notes of the damage on these boxes, because these will be resales on eBay at some point.
Listen.
On
not.
PK's second eBay that he's making for his child.
Tom, the collection boxes I open.
Don't worry, I'll have a video about it, guys.
Look.
Tom, the collection boxes I open, I usually buy because I don't want to dip into too much of my collection. So I usually buy stuff every month for like videos.
Somebody said, PK, those are all empty. Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. None of them had card. You think I just throw fucking unopened booster boxes?
Josh Hollis is
so who we getting on? Sean's is not available. He's watching a hockey game, some Canadian thing. I guess you'll understand, Rattle.
Canadian,
I don't.
We could get Rock on, but
nah. Nobody. I gotta have faces on. Just you can't do a face reveal.
he will eventually. I'll make him. Don't worry. Opossum Bud. We can get Nick on. I mean, I can find out.
Send him a message.
I have his number. I'll call him. I'm a collector of numbers.
I meant a text message, but
I'm a collector of numbers.
All right.
I like having boys' numbers in my phone. You know what I'm saying?
People are saying these are fake. That's not fake.
Yeah. Are they fake because they're empty?
Yeah. Can you imagine like having that attention to detail that you could fake that?
Howland says at Rattle, the other thing is Japan Pokemon product quality control actually does their job, i.e. Lost Origin. Man, I don't know about that. I've opened a lot of Japanese product recently, and I feel like more of my reverses in the Japanese like specialty products have been print line galore than English, which is saying something. And then there's texture shifts up the butt. Is it better? Yes, I would agree that it's better, but it's not perfect.
Nicholas did not answer. Nicholas didn't answer.
Also, there was a point in time, I think it was Hidden Fates. I remember the Pokemon community complaining that it was too easy to get 10s. Modern product was too easy to get 10s. And that for that reason, there was no sense in even grading or collecting any of it because none of it would be worth anything. It's weird. You go through these like patches of like, right now you have people complaining about Fusion Strike being, well, you know, the older Sword and Shield sets being, the pull rates were too hard to collect. And then now with Scarlet and Violet, it's too easy. So like, there's not even that much variance in between one and the other. It's still, for the average human being, pretty much impossible to physically open the entire set. It took me almost 3 cases, which was extremely lucky. So I don't know what people want exactly. It's weird. There's a weird balance. Or it could just be that like people never are going to be satisfied with one or the other.
Kyle said you could call Rusty, but you'd have to mute Ryan.
Well, I would be the one calling him, so.
Rusty texted me the other day with a crazy sale he had. There's some crazy sales still going on every day in Pokemon.
What did he buy? What did he something he sold
Yeah,
or
something he sold.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's just some crazy stuff still going on in the market. It makes you
I
wonder,
just
like,
I just want to know like the rare candy buyout of that whole collection. That was I wonder how much that cost.
it's not about how
No.
much it costs. It's about how much under market they paid.
Yeah.
That's the question, because it was. It's funny because we talked about on this channel. I think it was maybe you, Ryan. You brought it up. You're like, yeah, there's no way that all this stuff that's being sold isn't from one person, because they started trickling that Japanese product on before they made that video.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
everyone kind of knew, like, that stuff was way too niche, especially some of those booster boxes. Like, people out there might not know, like, some obscure Japanese booster boxes, especially unlimited shit, you never see it come up. Everyone had a feeling it came from the same seller and then ended up all being true. But, I mean, there was, like, tropical mega battle cards and stuff, like, some super nichey stuff. I don't know. Do you know anything about it, Rattle, or not really?
I mean, I can ask John. I'm gonna ask John, get some more information. But ultimately, I really don't give a fuck. I mean, it's a lot of Japanese. I mean, so it's yeah. Who knows? Fucking knows. I mean, it was a video, a high quality video to just show their fucking rare candy auctions. Cool, sick, whatever.
It does bother me that the person that sold it, I mean, why? Why sell it the way you do? Why sell it as a bulk lot? And don't say because it takes too much time to, like, break it down. There was a couple cards in there you could have sold for 6 figures, you know? And then you just take your sweet ass time for the rest of the product. Like, nobody's so hard up on money that they can't. I mean, you could have sold a few of those cards, few of those product, and freed up, like, easy $250,000 doing almost no work. So don't give me the shit that they didn't have the time or they needed the money super hard. Like, what? I don't get it. I don't know. Some shit I don't get. Ivy's saying they probably trusted the buyer at the time. I mean, maybe. I think it could just be as the fact that Leonhardt had such a big channel. Somebody, searches YouTube and they see a guy like Leonhardt and they just send him an offer. Hey, I found this old booster box. I found this old thing. And then he's like, oh, yeah, you don't know what it's worth? Sure, I'll give you $5,000 for this base set booster box or whatever, some crazy under market bid. I don't know. I mean, even a guy, I don't want you to, like, spill the tea too much, but I'm sure a guy even like PokeRev must get offers or emails sent to him, and he probably doesn't even answer them because he doesn't know if they're real or not.
Well, he's got an assistant now, so his assistant like checks emails, but yeah. So I mean, like he's had offers, but like before he had an assistant, like he would get offers, but like he gets so many emails, like it's hard for him to. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Fuck
there's no way. I can't keep up to anything at this point in time, so I can't imagine that he even comes close to answering anything like that. You need someone to go through it for you.
I find it tough to answer emails. Like,
yeah.
Even like Instagram DMs, yeah, that's impossible. You just gotta get lucky for me to see it.
Instagram is so bad too because it just like buries itself and there's no like search or anything like that. Which is why I try to like tell everyone like if you're gonna send me anything, send it on Discord. At least I can search through and see what I read and everything else. Oh my god! And then like, even worse, it's maybe the worst thing ever. Someone will send me like 25 like voice messages on Instagram DMs, and I'm just like, there's no way I can sit here and listen to these. Like usually I'm like, I'm either having to listen to something else while I'm going through my DMs, or I'm like somewhere where I can't just like play them. I'm not wearing headphones or something like that. That I don't want to like
All
play
I
a
have to
random
say,
message.
if someone sends me a voice message, I fucking hate you.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate you.
It's pretty much that.
No, it's the fucking
What's
worst
up?
thing in the fucking world.
They
Like, you
just
have to sit there
introduced
and listen
them
to it all.
into Discord DMs,
No.
and it's like the worst thing ever. And like small servers or something like that. If there's any potential way to like disable that from Discord,
I
it's
wish I
gonna
could
happen.
disable it from fucking iMessage. I
Mhm.
fucking hate them because I can't scroll through where I left off, or I have to save
Oh.
it so I don't lose it.
It's even
No.
worse when it's information on scammers, and then like I gotta go back and listen through like a bunch of different voice messages to find the information that I need, or I need to take notes instead of just having them right there in front of me. Like it's the worst invention ever. Whatever Zoomer decided voice message was a thing. Please,
I like regular text messages so I can
yeah.
like process
Or
what
if you
you
need to
sent me
search
and
through
read it.
something, you can like Control F, whatever.
Reread it. I can. It's just yeah. I hate when people send me voice messages. I go, bro, no, stop, don't do that. Get help.
Please, please stop. Please, no more voice messages.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I don't know.
It's just like even at that point,
Oh,
if
especially if it's
you
like
need to send voice messages to each other, you might as well just have a phone call.
if it's like a minute voice message. Oh my, I'm not listening to it. Straight up, I'll literally respond. I'm not listening to that. I tell you straight up, I'm not listening to that shit. Like, I got better shit to do than listen to a fucking 1 minute fucking voice message where I can't do anything else because I have to have my phone on playing that. And if I do anything else, I'm not going to listen to it. So, yeah.
That's good advice for everybody out there. Don't do that.
Don't send voice messages to people that you want to reply from. Fresh Chat says, Rattle, you are the sauce beneath my wings. Thank you.
What did he say?
I think he said I'm the sauce beneath his wings. And then he put a drumstick.
J Corner TCG said Rattle and CTR's DMs are now filled with voice messages.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, wait.
As soon as
DM?
it was as soon as it was announced, I was like, I sent it to Blasty. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Please don't let this be a thing on like bigger servers, and if it is, like, please be able to like disable it because it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Voice messages in DMs or Discord.
Nope. Goodbye, Ryan. Why does that keep
When-
happening to him?
I don't understand this. I don't get it. Why does it happen?
It only happens
Okay.
to you, though.
It's okay.
And
We'll
it
go
only
find.
happens, like, after a
We'll
while.
set up a GoFundMe. We'll get you a PC, and
Yeah.
then you'll be alright.
Yeah. CTR invite. Okay, J Love. I don't think he's a. I mean, what time is it in Australia?
I also don't like him, but
Oh, you don't like J?
Yes.
So
Okay, let's
if we're
squash
being
the
honest
beef.
here, I just straight up don't like him because he was at one moment sucking my cock about how I was doing the Logan Paul thing, and then he was like a social justice warrior. What are you doing being mean to Caribou? Criticizing her
Oh yeah, no.
nonsense.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that crotch bitch. Fuck that. Nope. Sorry.
The lap cam. But regardless, yeah, it was. And then some ridiculous comments about how, like, the dude is a walking contradiction, and he's like, I said earlier, I don't like pandering. I also don't like people that are fake offended for other people. I think that's the biggest thing. If you're a fake person, I probably don't like you. If you're a fake person that's fake offended for other people, I especially don't like you. But yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think
But if you'd like to, if you'd like
remove
to,
the
I offered to
Frosted
talk it
Caribou
out with
thing,
him.
You would like him.
I don't think I would. He 1 minute from one comment to the next contradicted himself. He told one person who said, I'm thinking about making content, but I'm afraid haters will say mean things to me. And he said, ignore the haters. And then Billy made a comment about how I was a good person. And he replied, and that she just brushed off if there's negativity, etc. And he said, you shouldn't have to do that. You should stand up for yourself and not put up with that stuff. So like within a minute of his comments replying to people, he was full contradiction, fake offended, don't respect out of 10.
I like the spice.
Also, also on one of my one of my booze newses, DPM commented about how he thought it was like funny or whatever because he was featured in it because I made fun of him about something. Booze News was, I'm not actually being hateful for the most part in anything that was featured there, and for commenting on my video because he's better than me and shouldn't be on there, and DPM kind of let him have it about that. So for what that's worth, that's why I don't like him.
Fair enough.
And usually I don't give attention to people that I don't like. But yeah,
I don't like a lot of people, so
yeah.
to each their own, bro. I don't care.
If he wants to get over his like fake offended
Wait, what?
nonsense,
I was making a joke.
No, what'd you say?
I said you barely like me, so it's okay.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I barely like you guys too. Love you guys.
What did Caribou do again? She shows her crotch in every fucking thumbnail. Prove me wrong.
No, it's like I don't like people that are like.
That's what it is for me.
Blatant.
So
I don't like the fact that she's a hypocrite. She's gonna like make a video and like blow up about like how don't worry. This is the same thing. It's just like, don't worry, viewers. You guys are all the victim. Let me give you a little back pat here. Yeah. It's the big YouTubers. They're the enemy. They're making the prices go up. They're the problem. They're doing this for money. Meanwhile, she's like, oh, guys, go fund me a computer so I can make videos for you. Or, hey, send me free crap. Or, hey, like, it's constant. Like, it's full hypocrite. She was like, oh, yeah. And look, there's nothing on the shelves. Previously, she's making videos about, hey, look, I bought every pack at Best Buy. Or I bought every pack at this store.
ETBs at Champion's Path.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I get free product, guys, but I really feel for you. No, like just be a legitimate person. Be honest with the people that you're broadcasting to, and that's it. That's my beef. It's not, and the fact that like if you're gonna dry hump a Squirtle plushie on the floor, the jumbo one, like just own the fact that you're doing that. It doesn't matter to me if that's how you make content. That's how you make content. But at the same time, whatever.
Own it.
And a crotch in every time.
Just no. It doesn't matter what you do. Just own it. Own whatever you do.
Doing that too. We're doing everything, bro. If I was a chick, I would have a fucking million subs already. I'd have a crop, my tits out, and everything. Like it is. It's done on purpose. It's done for a reason. That's the point. It's done for a reason. It's done on purpose. Like you can't tell me otherwise. Because there's no reason. There's no benefit to your content where your crotch is showing. There's no benefit to that whatsoever, and it adds nothing of value to your content unless you're trying to garner the attention that you're doing that for.
Yeah, there's trap. Who cares?
Full stop. It's full stop.
Well, if you want to make that, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying if you're gonna do it, just own it.
Yes,
own it. Own it.
You own it.
Own it.
Own it. Fuck yeah.
Own it.
Shit. Yeah. Show your crotch. If I was a chick, I'll show my crotch too. Fuck it.
Yep. Own it. Just own it.
It's yeah. If I was a chick,
or they're like, listen, what? Oh, recently, where's the Frosted Caribou video on the Saito getting his YouTube removed? Remember when she was like the hard proponent of like Gary's disrespecting the artist by saying that the signature doesn't add any value? Where the fuck's her video about Saito losing his YouTube channel? I made one. Did she make one? No, she can't be bothered. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
People only give a fuck about benefits. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's nothing wrong with, you know what? If you want to make the horny boy content, go to town. But at the same time, don't pretend that you're like this saint that is doing all good for the community. You're not asking. You're not trying to make money off of it, because you are. The same way that like anyone that's making content is hopefully trying to grow their channel, probably trying to make a living out of it at some point.
Like I have
Whatever.
to like I make content. I have to make you laugh.
Yeah,
Like I have to.
it's
I
got
have
to be
to like,
good content.
like. I have to put like energy into this shit and make you laugh or try to get you laugh. Try to be entertaining to get something from you that I'm giving you. Like I just sit there and show my crotch. It's sick. That's. Oh God, am I gone again? No.
No,
No,
you're
you're
here. We're just listening. I mean, I enjoyed that.
No, but it's
You're on a roll.
Think about it. Like I'm not like entitled to anything. I have
Yeah.
to work for it. I have to work for it. If I was a chicken, I could show my crotch and tits. You know, you're not doing anything. Like
Yeah,
it's
but-
but it's the truth though. It's the reality, but also the truth. That's what it is. Like that's what it is. That's what it is. Like I have to like deserve your attention. As a guy, it's hard to deserve someone's attention. It is.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. I have to work for it. I have to do something different, something special, something to garnish any type of attention. But if I could just sit there,
See, like
lit.
I don't even care to like criticize that necessarily. It's just like when you're gonna call
Oh,
other
come
people
on.
out on like stupid crap that isn't necessary. Like if someone makes a product or they back something that isn't a good idea or that isn't a good investment, if they tell you Liquid Marketplace is fucking sweet dick, sure, give them shit about it, but don't give them shit about like basically what everyone was doing, making thumbnails that are expensive, selling more expensive stuff, opening more expensive stuff, and blame the YouTubers. It was dumb.
I'm gonna just start an OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck.
Holy
it.
socks, is that what we're gonna call it? Holy Ryan,
Holy
Yeah.
sock.
do your socks at least not have holes in it today? Oh my god, if they have holes in it, oh, bravo. Oh my god, he does. What just
Where do you
happened?
keep getting all these socks?
Do you understand? Do you understand? I have brand new socks that I refuse to wear. I have brand new underwear and brand new socks that I refuse to wear. Like people have gifted me socks and underwear. Like subscribers have given me like shirts, underwear, socks. I've gotten socks and underwear for my birthday for Christmas.
Oh, goddamn.
I still refuse to wear any of it.
Bro, why was that hole so big again? I thought you were gonna.
Oh
be
no,
good.
that wasn't that big. You know, and I'm pissed that I just ruined this sock because I wear them to the gym, and the problem is I wear Converse to the gym. I usually wear Converse all the time, so those bottoms are very rough, and they're not like there's not cushion on Converse. That's what creates the holes usually.
I don't know. Like Converses are too thin and don't have enough grip for me.
What are you gripping on, bro?
I don't know. Just walking in general. Like I feel like you
What the fuck are you gripping on, bro?
in Converses.
Yeah.
You
What
walk
grip
on
do you
like
want,
a
bro?
white painted line in a parking
that
lot.
strong
Yes.
grip?
You had to be like the
What, that
world's
strong grip?
biggest emo.
What that strong grip, son? The fuck?
Austin Wallace says, "I'm terrified to see the underwear. They're just the balls. You can see the balls. Like
Actually, there's no
there's
holes.
just two holes in the
no holes.
balls,
There's no holes in these.
and they're just kind of sitting in there
There's
like
no
an
holes.
egg carton."
There's no holes in these. Surprisingly.
I love that Ryan's answer was, "My holy socks. I'm upset I ripped them because I still want to wear them to the gym." I love that.
Yeah, I'm
as
pissed.
soon as
I'll
I
make
get a
it-
hole in my sock, I'm just like, gone.
Yeah.
See ya.
Like I have probably like 5 packages of underwear, brand new, not opened, and socks same, unopened. Refuse to wear them. I don't know. Like, do you understand? Like I wear the same track jacket to the gym. My parents made me not wear the same one I've been wearing for the past like 4 years. Has a holes everywhere. I didn't give a fuck. They forced me to change it. I like looking poor. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just there. I'm going to the gym to just work out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit.
See, the thing about socks is I don't think that's like a looking poor. That's just a comfortability thing. Like you don't want a hole.
What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. What are you talking about?
I would hate so much if there was holes on the bottom of my sock inside my shoe. It would drive me nuts.
Are there like indents for your feet in your shoes, like in the soles? You wear them in that much, or
you live a luxury of comfort? Makes a lot of sense now.
Hold on,
that doesn't feel comfortable. What'd you do?
Makes a lot of sense. I don't give a fuck. My sister says I look poor. Every time I go to the gym, my sister says I look poor. Felt good. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you don't want someone to rob you.
No, I just don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to. Like I'm going to work out. I don't give. No, I don't give a fuck.
If you pretend to be...
But like when I go to car party, obviously I'm gonna wear my regular clothes that I have. That.
Are you gonna wear holy socks? You're gonna throw them out into the crowd?
I might. That's a good point. I should probably do that.
You could do a raffle on your holy socks.
I just don't give a fuck. I just really don't give a fuck. I'm in my house. Like,
I don't know. The socks that I like have like extra padding on the bottom. I like the extra cush.
Well, maybe that's another telltale sign. Yeah, it says a lot about you.
What is that?
I'm just saying it says a lot. You want padded socks?
Yeah, I just want them nice and thick on the bottom.
For what?
So that my foot is not touching my sneaker.
What the fuck you doing in those socks, bro?
How are you?
Otherwise, I would just bareback them.
Bro, I usually walk around. Walking around in socks is walking around barefoot. It's better for you too. So.
Yeah, well, like if I'm inside the house, then I'm wearing.
Are you a no shoes in your basement rule?
I never wear shoes, bro. I don't leave the house. What are you
I mean, if somebody came to visit you, do you make them take their shoes off?
I don't give a fuck. It's not my house.
I mean, it depends. If it's raining and it's like.
It's not my fucking house. I don't give a fuck.
If it's a little grimy, if it's a little grimy outside, then yeah. But if it's not, then like whatever. Give her.
I live like a slob. I don't give a fuck. We used to have a clean lady. We don't have it anymore.
Tell them to wipe your shoes on the Leonhardt on the way in.
I would literally pay for a clean lady, but like can't get a clean lady. But yeah, like when I get my own house, I'm paying somebody to fucking clean that shit.
How's the house hunting going with interest rates?
It's more about just finding the house, right? It's just about finding the house. I can get more money if I need to. Like it's not.
All right, hypothetical situation: house next door to PokeRev opens up. Do you move in?
No. He lives in a neighborhood with too many neighbors. I fucking hate people. So I want a house with like 2 to 3 acres. So, because I need enough acres to put a gigantic catio. Because like
then you.
Go ahead.
You had to get him to move next door to you.
No. I mean, I try to. I've been looking south, but it's tough because like it's a matter of finding something that like suits my interest. You know, like my
house at Rattle Pokemon. Is that what the folks want? Thick on the bottom.
Yeah, I've said many a times on my channel, medium thick is what they used to call me in high school.
That sounds very weird.
That's what the girls called me. Not the guys.
They didn't. No, they didn't.
They call them tuna can. Think about it.
No,
tuna can. Tuna can would be
there, bro. I don't like. I have packs of underwear. I still wear holy ass underwear to the gym. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it seems like that's the preference. So you do give a fuck. You're just trying to give a fuck in the wrong direction.
No, like my parents made me change my track jacket that I
Why does this keep happening? I swear to God, every time I'm not doing it. If anybody else,
I'd just like to give a shout out to all the PokeTubers that have MacBooks and all this other shit that sucks and they shouldn't have wasted money on.
I have an iMac.
10 years ago.
I have an iMac.
Yeah.
I didn't build my PC, but I had Rattle pick out my PC.
Yeah,
That's it.
like Nick sent me a bunch of links to build a PC. I just got to do it eventually. I'm just
Can we-
kind of like pushing it off.
What we should do is we should send you a build list, and we'll have a live stream of Ryan building a PC.
No.
I'll send you the entire part list. You can put the pieces together. I'll give you instructions. It'll take like 5 hours.
No. There's a website you can build your own PCs. Like there's a website you can build it and they build it for
Yeah.
you. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No. But I can send you the part list, and you could do it. Chat, would you like to watch Ryan struggle to put the pieces together as we instruct him on how to do so over Discord?
I think people underestimate how intelligent I am. I think people do.
Yeah, but still, if it's the first time doing it, it's always a little bit awkward. It is very easy once you know what you're doing.
I think people underestimate how intelligent I actually am. I think people do.
So you're going to do it.
No, I'm not going to do it because
Brandon716 never I buy power. No, do not touch that ever.
It's not about.
I bought one of those years ago, and it was a terrible idea. See, look, Chaz is saying yes. They want to see it. They want to see you build.
So I want to talk about what Ryan just said, like intelligence. I think a lot of Pokemon is like being able to compartmentalize information, like your ability to access super obscure shit that doesn't matter.
Maybe.
You think?
I don't know. I was never like really into. It's weird because I was never into biology.
I fucking hate science.
Just because like my intro biology courses were so much memorization that I didn't want to do it. So then it pushed me more into like chemistry and physics.
Yeah, I fucking hate science. Science sucks.
So
I like math. I like math.
Math. Yeah. Well, physics, chemistry. Chemistry is more like equation based and like patterns.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste my time building a PC. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
Yeah, but it'd be a good live stream. And then you'd know how to do it. And then when something goes wrong with it,
I wouldn't live stream it because I've never done a live stream. I'm only getting the PC to start doing live streams.
Yeah, but you could. We
no.
We could do this. We could do the same thing.
No.
Yeah, we could do it on the next podcast.
Jumblefit says I can't compartmentalize anything.
You can still have that. You can still have that computer running.
I could access information like in my brain. Oh. But I can't.
It depends what it is. I can access things. I have a good memory about a lot of stuff, but it just depends.
I have no doubt that like even like PK is the most technologically inept of the three of us.
Yes, hands down. Agreed.
But I'm sure with the proper instructions, you could have built a PC if we had more time. If you didn't need one right on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's like big boy Lego. You just it's a lot of stuff that's lots.
As long as I had instructions, it wouldn't be difficult.
Yeah. Well, as long as you have someone to walk you through what you're doing, and then after that, you pretty much know. And as long as you order,
if I just got the part, how would I do it otherwise?
I mean, they only fit into one spot, but
okay, then there you go. I can figure it out.
Trial and error with that would be painful because there's like extra components and stuff like that. That there's a lot of complication.
I would be fine.
Mm-hmm. Josh Hollow said, PK, there is actually a direct correlation to collecting and intelligence.
So I guess I'm the most intelligent.
I think there's a lot of different type of intelligences. So like my job, a lot of my job is like super analytical. I do with a lot of like chemical formulas and stuff like that, which is much different than what you guys were just saying. But I compartmentalize information. So
I'm a CPA. I don't know what that means. I just do numbers and shit.
I'm trying to think about it. It's interesting.
I had to pass a CPA exam.
Yeah.
So that was fucking miserable. But that's all memorization, then you kind of forget most of it. So.
So Jane Doe said MSDS, so material safety data sheets question mark. So yeah, some of us are record trained. Some of us know the deal with hazardous waste criteria, how to transport, whether you're a large waste generator, small waste generator. So small waste is less than 55 gallon, large waste is greater than 55 gallon. OSHA rules. Yeah, some of us know some of that stuff.
A CPA is a certified public accountant. I have my MBA too.
People are saying add Opossum. Opossum could always hop on. He's always invited.
Yeah, I mean, I told him just
I think
to join.
I think he was saying that he was at work.
Oh, he's here for another 20 minutes. Yeah, you fucking.
Yeah, or he has to work.
Stop working for the government, douchebag. Fucking Christ, man.
Gerald says he came away to get he came here to get away from chemistry. Yeah. My favorite rock in the world is coming tonight. Remember that. Find the chemical formula. It's from like Cummington, Massachusetts.
Is it cum? Is it just hardened cum? Is that the joke?
It's like an actual rock. What's your guys' goals for the next month for your channels and stuff?
Not to die.
The channel to die?
No, me.
Oh.
Just in general, just broad statement.
Please don't.
Death.
No place other than that, bro. Just doing the regular shit.
You know what I need you to do, Ryan? I need you to drive 4 hours up from Jersey and come build a swing set tomorrow.
No, I'd rather pay somebody and hire somebody to do it. Bro, I'm all about just paying somebody to do shit, bro.
Rock Sandy says he feels offended. I don't know why.
Because he's not getting on, bro. He can't show his face. Nope.
Oh,
eventually.
Yeah. When you can show your face, you're welcome on. You gotta show your face, so come on.
Oh, he eventually he will. Eventually. In time. In due time, he will. At Charmander, go fuck yourself.
It says medium thick channel growth.
Wait, what?
Oh no. Howlin says to open 4,250 packs before getting the Moon Kitty. No, I hope not. I really hope that it's in the packs that I have sitting here. So I'm gonna do some fusion. I haven't pulled any of the Mew alt arts, either one of them. Maybe I'll pull those. And then the week after, I have a few packs on the way. And then I need to find one random pack of Evolving Skies in order to make sure that I have 300. But yeah. Hopefully, I guess that's not before the end of the month, but that's within a month for the next podcast. Pull that Moonbryon. Juice Lee says open it during a crappy opening, it'll hit. I've had so many requests to just open a couple packs of Evolving Skies outside of an actual hunt stream, and I can't do it because I know it'll be pain for not only myself but anyone else that was trying to tune into the series, and if they miss out on the Moonbryon because I open it on a short crappy Pokemon opening or something, that'd be bad.
You guys there?
Yeah.
Nope.
Are you?
Discord ended. It ended.
What?
You guys there?
Discord's gone forever? Howlin says, Rattle Pokemon, I hope you get it this week, but we are all thinking it. Howlin, thank you for the 10.
Monitor, shut up.
But
Bro,
yeah,
you're not getting that shit, bro.
I don't think we're opening it this week. Also, I'm probably gonna take an Evolving Skies break so that I can recoup my stock. But there will be an opening on Tuesday. It'll just probably be fusion instead of evolving.
Damn right, baby. Get that Celebi, baby.
I have the Celebi already. I don't want the Celebi. I don't have the breakdancing Genesect. I don't have either of the Mews.
Oh, there's a Genesect in that set.
I think, yeah. Man, the Genesect was like pretty playable. So
Bro, I've only pulled the Sandaconda,
that's pretty cool.
the Empoleon, right? Not the Empoleon. What's the other? What's that fucking Pokemon's name? Not the Empoleon.
Man, the Sandaconda was like dirt cheap at one point.
Yeah, but no. What's the starter Pokemon? It's not Empoleon.
PK, what did you do to the stream?
Can someone fucking answer me?
When I got up, I must have hit the fucking cord that hit the monitor, and it definitely popped it out.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, no, we're good.
The blue Pokemon. What's the blue Pokemon in Fusion Strike? Not Empoleon, but what?
Intellia?
There it is. Yeah, I pulled that bad boy.
The sniper. Oh, I don't have him either.
I pulled that
one. I don't
one.
think. Yeah, so I need that too. So there's definitely some hits in there that I need, and I have an abundance of packs because the product I broke down that had the evolving skies also had a lot of fusion strikes. So.
Yeah, is that what happened with you, Ryan? You just had a shitload of, like, whatever it's called, Chill and Rain?
What?
Do you just have a shitload of Chill and Rain? Is that why you're switching over to the Blaziken?
No, it's just because that was just someone suggested it. I don't know.
It was the next chase.
Yeah, but it's all gonna just go away in like a week or two, and then I'm just gonna throw it away and just go Fusion Strike and then bring it back, baby. Woo! Nah, Fusion Strike is dead forever. Sorry, everybody. People.
Dick Dak said, "What up, boys? Cheers, Ryan. We still waiting for the Friday Night Live. It's in the process."
Yeah, I gotta. It's like the thing is like if I buy a PC, right? This whole fucking thing right here, it's only this big. It has to change dramatically, and it's
what?
Yeah. What do you mean?
No, it doesn't.
I don't have any other space for shit. What are you talking about?
Like, what is the other shit?
I need 2 monitors.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to have a PC now. Right?
Yeah.
I got to figure out my camera configuration, where those monitors go up. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to do regular videos with a PC. I don't know. It's a lot for me considering I have a regular job that any time lost is potentially no video going up. That's all.
Yeah.
You've been doing daily content though. How?
No, 5 days a week. 5 days a week. 5 days a week.
Jane Doe says get a laptop. No, do not get a laptop.
No, I wouldn't get
What
a
I
laptop.
used to do.
I need to buy a
PK
laptop.
got a laptop, and I told him to return it because it was bad.
And
No,
I
need
return
I need to get a laptop for car party, but that's
in terms of like, yeah. You want a laptop as well, if you're gonna be like traveling a lot, especially if you're traveling for work and whatever. But in terms of like actually, if you're streaming from a set location for the majority of the time, or you're recording or editing videos, you want a desktop, and it.
No, you don't need a desktop for editing videos. You can just do it on your phone. It's fine.
Please don't edit it on your phone.
I edit all my videos on my phone, so.
Please don't make it life harder than it needs to be.
Wait, you understand like how easy it is to edit on your phone, right?
Yeah.
No,
I sent you a short
it's
that I
not.
edited on my phone like instantly.
Exactly.
PK, don't tell me how easy things are. I'm the king of easy. If there's a shortcut that I can take,
What do you
there's
use
a lot of.
Bro,
the majority of the
all
time,
my-
there's no edit. There's almost zero edit. Sometimes mine is like start to finish recording, and
That's
that's
fair.
it.
That's fair. Yeah. That's mine is
But
pretty much.
it's all
like
through
that.
OBS that it's like it's screen that I'm like flicking through something and it looks like it's edited, but it's not actually edited. If I stumble on a word or whatever, then who gives a shit? I'm not gonna go back into like an actual editing software and like jump cut myself 65 times to make sure I don't stutter or say something stupid.
I just leave that shit in.
But yeah, no, I 100% leave it in.
I mean,
But
my
at the same
editing
time,
on my phone
unless
is
it-
super
yeah.
quick, super crazy.
And that's
It's
just
very user intuitive. It's very user intuitive.
mhm.
My channel is only
I
live
can't.
content nowadays.
I can't. I'm imagining the world's best interface for editing videos on my phone, and it's giving me the worst experience of all time compared to like actually just having the timeline out and like having a computer. And you need a decent computer to do it. Before I upgraded recently, like it would chug a little bit if I had too much uploaded and too many things like overlapping. If you had like the music and if you had other cuts and things overlays and stuff like that. Um, but but yeah, the like a fast Windows computer makes a huge difference.
No, I tried using Premiere Pro. It was fucking rocket science. No, I'm sorry. Unless I was efficient in that, I could never. No. And my shit exports in 4K, so.
So, Rattle, I want to
Even
get back to your video tonight. You want to tell everyone a little super quick synopsis of it? Because I know you had some crazy shit happen in your Discord earlier, right?
oh yeah, so the premiere tonight for anyone that wasn't there for it is it's a little it got a little wild. Um, let's get a little recap here. So essentially, there was a Reddit post made by somebody who stole some cards from the recycling facility. And not only did they post the fact that they had the cards, I guess they made a post describing how they accidentally washed them. So they stole them, left them in their clothing, put them through the wash, and then posted them on Reddit. They didn't use a burner Reddit for these cards that they stole from work, which would have been probably the smartest thing to do. They, they decided that they were going to use their 7-year-old account, in which they thoroughly describe how they hate cars, details about their job, how far they are from their job, etc. Which kind of all leads back to the fact that they were working at a certain recycling facility that I then made 2 phone calls to. One to a sales manager that is the sales manager for Millennium, and then the account manager for Millennium. So that was pretty interesting. But also the fact that said person that was stealing from work, who almost certainly signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, saying like, "Hey, I can't like take photos of anything or bring anything home. We have to destroy all this stuff because it's Pokemon cards that are not released." So, spoiler: there's cards that weren't released, but are now leaked onto the internet. A McDonald's set that's coming out in English, Japanese cards that haven't been released yet. So that gets like not only the Pokemon Company International upset, but it also gets, Pokemon Company in Japan also upset because cards are released in English. If they're printed in English prior to the Japanese set coming out, that's going to spoil things over there as well. But yeah, he joined the Discord. I messaged him on Reddit to see if I could actually get some more information. He joined the Discord, and then he thought he would lie to me in DMs. So he showed off some more cards that he stole from work in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you probably want to be in there because every now and then someone will come in, whether they're a scammer or whatever, and have a
Drew
little
will drop
tantrum.
the link for the Discord in the chat.
Yeah, I'll
But,
drop my link. Don't worry, I'll drop my link.
But but yeah, it's pretty crazy. So they lied to me, and they thought they could like explain the fact that they didn't work at the recycling facility. They worked at a pallet recycling facility, and the cards were just stuck to the pallet, left over
okay.
from like another location. They didn't know any information other than that. But then they kind of ghosted me a little bit when I told them where they worked, and how far away they lived from their place of employment. And again, I'm like, that's not information that I'm going to post publicly.
Yeah.
But just at the same time, I just wanted them to like come forward. And I told them, I was like, hey, it's in your best interest to just turn the cards over and say like, hey, I didn't know how severe this was, whatever, and fix it. But
Can I
yeah.
can I ask you a personal question? how mad does it make you when you see all these videos of people like the Fusion Strike or kind of like the leak you were just talking about, when they'll make videos about it, but obviously the information's totally false. They haven't done any research to it. And you do all the research. I mean, you talk to printing man. I'm not going to blow up your spot, but you talk to
And
people on a very high level, whether it's a printing facility or Pokemon directly or the private investigators and everybody in between. When you see the videos that people are making where they're not doing any of that work, does it bother you? Are you like
it does.
upset by that?
It does a lot. It also bothers me like it bothers me when like I can't. Well, not that I can't. It bothers me when I tell the truth to people and I still get backlash for it because either Apple Bottom Jeans fucking puts out a video where he's talking about like meanwhile this is a guy that is a proponent and says there's nothing wrong with buying stolen product, but at the same time this is like kind of the result of that. This is the ultimate result of encouraging people to steal from work, is paying those people out, buying that stuff from those people, normalizing it, whatever you want to call it. But no, it sucks. It sucks. Telling people not necessarily what they want to hear, but being honest about it, and getting backlash for it in terms of like that's not what we want to hear. You're wrong. You're a shill. Whatever for the Pokemon company. And meanwhile, I'm replying to comments and saying like the Pokemon company can suck a big fat cock. Fuck them all. Is that what they would want to hear from somebody that they're actually paying off? The Pokemon company's not paying me. No one's paying me for any of this information. I'm making it entirely public as much as I can. I can't burn certain like resources or contacts in terms of whether it's an investigator, whether it's somebody that works for the print facility that doesn't have, that isn't supposed to necessarily tell me anything, or that isn't allowed to let me publicly disclose who they are exactly. I can't burn that connection, but I can only tell you guys that it's a reputable source. That's it. So I've talked to people at companies, not the Pokemon company. I can say that. I've not talked to anyone at the Pokemon company at this point in time. But companies that are affiliated with, people that have worked for the print companies, the recycling facilities, etc. I've talked to all of them. And if they say, hey, we need to be anonymous, I have to respect that, because otherwise I won't be able to talk to them again, or they won't trust me with information.
No, and that makes sense. Like you don't want to burn that bridge because then it ends there, right? You never could go back and get
But
more
that's the thing.
information.
I have a ton of times where people will say like, hey, so and so scammed me. I need to be anonymous, or this company is corrupt, or whatever. I need to be anonymous. And unless they can, I need to see the utmost proof. I need to see like top to bottom, guaranteed. In order for me to make a video,
Yeah.
I'm putting my own like reputation and word on the line. I need to know for sure that something is what it is before I say it. It's the same with like if I'm making a statement about something and I even seem remotely confident in it, it's because I know it's the answer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 99.9% or something like that. But like the reason why like everyone's like, holy shit, Rattle is always right. What the fuck? How does it happen? It's because I make sure that I'm right before I say anything of the sort. That's like, if I say something with confidence, it's because I have so much evidence to back it up that I know there's almost no way that I'm going to be wrong. There's times. There is one time, Ludkins, I will say, I did say that if you're going to like, I said middlemen are a bad idea. I said Ludkins, probably the safest way to go. In terms of middleman, I was wrong. Nothing. Never middleman, ever. Don't do it.
Can we just say what the fuck is Ryan doing right now? Just like I can't
Is
see
he?
him in this
Wait,
own camera
do
view.
it. Do we still have Dunkaroos? I can see them in
Mines are upstairs.
my shot. What are you eating right now?
Can we just talk about the fact that Ryan has framed? I come on. Can we talk about it? The fact that you framed that fucking photo, please. Come on. What?
It was framed in the intro.
I
So
know.
I just put it up.
Can someone please tell me if the two of them are just like, I can't tell if they're like purposely just do dumb shit
No, no,
to
no.
get attention, or if they actually think it's a good idea. They don't
They're
think there's.
they're
I
just
think they're in
genuinely.
cahoots.
No. I just genuinely think they're unintelligent. They're low IQ people that just do things for views and then don't think about the repercussions or think about people would figure out what the fuck they're doing. Like it doesn't make any sense. Low IQ people, low IQ, unintelligent people. That's it. That's all it
Because
is.
I don't know, like the sheer amount of like contradiction and just like doing whatever they think. I think it's largely to do with like just doing whatever you think is going to potentially get the most traction or get the most views, whether it's like good or bad attention, that kind of thing. So like, it got to the point that I don't even want to mention these people because of the fact like I'd love to call them out because they're dumb and whatever, they're doing dumb shit. And maybe it only gets to the point where there's just like, okay, I'm gonna like buy stolen shit, and then in the end they're like, stolen shit is bad. So there's just like they're just playing whatever side of anything that's happening that
They just want to be somebody and be relevant.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
and they just sacrifice their ethical standards and morals to do so. That's it. And that will hurt them in the future. But hey, keep getting those shorts subs that are meaningless. Good job.
Or the worst is like the worst is the shorts and stuff like that are
the
it's not
shorts
even it's not even their own video. Like
wait,
oh
time
my
out.
God.
There's a couple of his shorts that have went viral. It's been him cutting a card because he saw somebody else do it. Like it's all bullshit. Like it's not like those are not transferring over to people that are gonna watch your regular content.
Yeah.
And all the people that were viewing his regular content tuned out after he did all the bullshit.
Yeah.
So like,
I love that he's trying to do like the long form content too. Like that takes a very special type of listener. I'm telling you, I know that because that's what my channel's built off of is a long form. Like
are you talking
that's
pretend
tough.
Pokerev is doing long form? His short form was like nothing there. How's he doing long form?
His fucking stupid fucking real talks are garbage.
Yeah, but aren't those paywalled now?
No, they're not paywall anymore, bro.
Oh, they're
Yeah, bro.
unpaywall.
They were not pay. They only made them paywall because Nick, Possum Bud, was fucking. The only reason he made them paywall is because of that reason. Because his shit ass opinions were getting judged.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, now he does like live real talks, and he had what Roger Rips on recently. Does anybody know who the fuck Roger Rips is? I don't think so. Thought so.
I mean, how many views does that get?
Is that like a
500?
sports guy person?
1,000? I don't know.
Well, he got a mystery box from Roger Rips. Roger Rips, let's make some money.
But I'm telling you, listen, long form content is the toughest content to pump out on Pokemon.
Nah, it's easy, bro.
You think it is? Look at view count. Go look at
I know, I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. I'm kidding.
Look at Seismic,
So
look at his lives,
mystery
and look at
box-
all his views opposed to videos.
His mystery box that he got
Yeah,
from...
but if he's doing rip and chip nonsense, then it's a whole different story.
Yeah, it's different. But like, he got a mystery box from Roger Rips, and it's got 1K views a day ago. Nobody fucking knows who Roger Rips is, bro. It's a shorts kid.
I don't know who it is.
Exactly. He's a shorts kid. He's a shorts kid. Shorts kid. Like anybody
Shorts don't pay money.
No, it's not even about that. Shorts, yes, they don't pay money, but they're not beneficial.
They're not.
If you're trying to create like a community,
I wouldn't say that they're not
create
beneficial, but you can't fully rely on shorts.
No, but they create no they create no rapport with your audience. They create nothing. They create no type of community. They create nothing. They're literally just like strolling bots that watch our content. That's it.
Real quick, Toli Collect says Seismic and Sauce and a twerk off. Who wins? I can't. I just had to read the super chat. But
yeah, it's like shorts can be supplemental benefits, but like ultimately it's not beneficial if you're trying to grow a channel and grow a community. It's not. Like there's no rapport between you and your audience. Like this I fucking love everybody that watches my videos.
So
like,
what I think you're doing,
wouldn't have that with doing shorts. Like
so what you're doing, Ryan, is you're doing your Friday premieres and you're always in the chat. 100%. And then the same thing with
why would I not be in the chat?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it if I would.
I'm saying it's building the community, right? And then the same thing with Rattle is during his premieres, he's always in the chat. And then I think that's super, super important. You know, where the people who just make the video, post it, and then sure you could comment on a whatever, somebody's comment, but that doesn't go far.
It's like Shiny Vert, that motherfucker.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Realistically, they do that. They get a big following, and then they can push their garbage mystery bullshit onto people. That's it. That's all it is. It's all fucking scams.
I'm gonna ask you 2 questions, and it's like you could answer it as one. One, what's like the short form way to just explode to the top? And then the second one, what do you got to do to keep it going, like to build the community, keep it going in the long term?
I have no clue.
I don't think you want to like short form burn to the top. I don't think it's healthy.
Top, so I have no idea.
I think healthy, like strong, healthy growth, like because you don't want to be like a content creator that doesn't know what they're doing, that is just starting out, that's like nervous talking to the camera, and all of a sudden just have 1 million subs. What does that get you? Like at that point, like say you make one video that's like hilarious and you like throw up on your booster pack or something like that.
Best bet is
and everyone's like, dude, have you seen the guy? You seen the guy that threw up all over his Pokemon cards? Like where do you go from there? You can't talk to the camera. You don't have anything that's like
unless you got tits. If you got tits, you're golden. Just show your tits, show your crotch, and just say whatever the fuck you want. People will believe you.
But yeah, I don't know. It takes time. I think you gotta like dig your way in. You
have to be genuine. You just have to be genuine. You have to have morals, ethical standards, and just be open and honest with the people you're trying to reach. There's way too much people that are faking things, trying to get clicks and views. But if you're truly genuine, that's what people will seek out and crave. That's it. Because that's what all people want, is to just be a part of something that's actually genuine. That's it. Flat out. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Do we have actual Possum trying to get in here?
I think he might be. Oh, Possum.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hey guys.
Fuck off,
real
dude.
Possum.
Hey, shut up, dude. I had to fucking work.
Oh.
For the government.
Yeah. Fucking government to pay my shit, dude. Come on. Yeah, sorry. I would have gone earlier. Just What's up?
We were just talking, you know, shitting a little bit on Seismic. What else is new?
Oh, my favorite thing to do. Yes.
And Ryan's connection.
I'm just disconnecting constantly. All right.
There he is.
We're all wearing black. Look at us wearing black.
Black Club, Men in Black.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We were kind of just talking about, like, you know, like
shorts.
What it takes to create content and be successful.
Yeah.
I think also on top of what you said with the genuine thing is also the fact that like you need to be obsessed with whatever you're doing. I think it's going to show regardless of whatever content you make. You need to be basically obsessed in order to like enjoy what you're doing, to keep at whatever you're doing, and to know enough about whatever you're doing to make something that's worth watching.
It depends where you put that obsession, right?
No,
I'm not obsessed with opening Pokemon cards. I'm obsessed with
Pokemon.
people having a good time and having a laugh. That's it. It's the
But
reason
you're
why I
obsessed
started
with Pokemon, Ryan. It's very, very apparent with you.
I'm not obsessed with opening Pokemon
No,
Yeah,
no,
looking-
I didn't say opening.
No,
You're obsessed
opening,
with
not necessarily
Pokemon.
opening, but obsessed with Pokemon itself.
I'm obsessed with just
Collecting.
giving people an outlet to have a few laughs, and that's it. That's
Ryan,
it. That's
you
all.
call it what you want.
Pokemon.
I know you. You're obsessed with Pokemon.
No, I'm a hoarder. It's different. It's different between obsessed and hoarder.
He's obsessed with filling his house and stuff.
That's got to be some sort of obsessive disorder. Hoarding.
No, it's just I
feel
don't tell any shit. I don't tell anything. That's it.
Yeah. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. Both.
I just want people. I just want there to be somebody people can rely on. That's it. Like
Happens to be Pokemon cards. That's
What?
all. Just a coincidence.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with being reliable.
Yeah.
No, I think, yeah. I don't know, Ryan. I think you are obsessed with Pokemon.
A little bit.
I would say,
you
what
may
was
be
it,
in denial, but
Ryan? What was it
I
like?
think we are.
2 or 3 videos ago. When did you open your Supreme Victors pack and you pulled that SL Yama?
there's no SLs in Supreme Victors. But go ahead, try again.
No, Platinum Supreme Victors.
Yeah,
What did I say?
SLs, SHs. Yeah, reverse all the shinies. I'm getting technical.
technicality.
Yeah, the Yama. You pulled it. You got super excited. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You got to be obsessed with Pokemon that care about that card. I want to.
No, I just love those
Good
cards.
card.
I love those cards. I love those cards.
You're not obsessed with
I
them.
used to buy them. I used to buy them for like $6 a piece.
I would say to a certain extent, to make a YouTube channel and upload at a regular basis, you have to be at least a little bit obsessed with whatever you're uploading about.
I could fucking care less about fucking opening shit. I just like to make people laugh.
But Pokemon in general.
I don't believe that shit for a second.
Could you cut out Pokemon altogether tomorrow?
Do you understand that my favorite part of filming is making intros? That's it. When I make like the elaborate intros, my favorite part. It's the only part I genuinely truly enjoy.
I do believe that.
That's it. I'm just being genuinely honest with you. Like filming card openings is tedious and
Fun.
it's not
Throwing
fun.
cards at a bullseye. That's not fun.
That keeps me like engaged 100%. But like if I just like open cards like without that extra shit, yeah, I would fucking blow my brains out. So I quit numerous times in the beginning when I was filming videos. So I quit all the time. I quit numerous times. But it's just at the end of the day, it's like I need to enjoy what I'm doing. So I need
At that same time, you still had Pokemon. You were still buying Pokemon.
Yeah, I was
Girl.
obsessed with it up until 2020. Yeah. End of 2020. Sure.
Okay.
Well,
You lost your
Boston, you
obsession?
finding it tough to keep pumping out the content the way you're doing? Because I know you went from the Instagram route, which was very different than YouTube. Moving into YouTube, you've been super successful. Your channel's going crazy right now. But
No, I mean it's a little easier. Just finding the time to actually film stuff is the kind of only thing. Just with work, I don't edit my videos as much anymore. I used to edit them a lot, and now I don't really. So, kind of cuts down on it a little bit. Just find a topic and talk about it, shit on it, do whatever.
God damn that mustache! That mustache is so fucking strong, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's the only thing I can grow. I can grow hair, and I can grow like a mustache, and like that's it. 5'6" is as tall as I got, so not everything grows.
Fucking beautiful, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Fucking beautiful.
I'm sure you can get one too. I'm sure you can get like a nice one, not all wispy and stuff.
Bro, you should get a wisp, bro. You should really start.
Like get the curl, like get like the lotion, like go fucking curl it up, dude. I wish.
Like the Monopoly guy, bro. Like the Monopoly guy, bro.
Get a little monocle and a top hat too. I probably could.
Man.
I'd be like the Monopoly guy son that he brought to work.
Bro, do you know how funny that would be? You should definitely try
It'd
to
be pretty funny.
It would be. Yeah,
I'd look like he brought his son to work though. Like I'd be like the bring your kid to work day. That'd be me.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck about work, bro?
So, Opossum, I'd like to hear your thoughts because I know you made a lot of videos talking about mainly the Japanese market because that's what you were super actively engaged in prior to all the hype that we've now seen. Like, where do you see these modern sets, like, kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, like, bottom out, or do you see this hype ending, or do you see it just increasing? And I would say that Pokemon Japan did a pretty crazy thing is they went out of their way to say, like, listen, we understand you guys are not getting the product you want. We're going to go back and we're going to reprint a lot of stuff. Like, speculation there could go crazy. I know some people are saying, like, back to V-Star Universe. Personally, I think before that, but whatever. It's semantics at that point. Like, what are you thinking about the future, and especially, like, all the crazy prices we're seeing right now?
So, first of all, V-Star Universe for sure. If they're going to go back, they might go back for, I think, Paradigm Trigger was on the table. That was like the second half of Silver Tempest in English. I definitely think for sure they're going to go back to that. But this is not going to be forever. This can't be forever. There's people that are already getting fed up with Japanese prices, like myself included. Like, I have a whole English binder of Scarlet and Violet that's almost done. And I haven't done that since fucking 2017 or 18. Like, people are just done because of how much the product is being siphoned through specific people, and getting it, you're either paying 5 times the price, which no one's going to do that for a one card that's $1,500. And then on top of that, just with the amount of ways that like your cards can be like tampered with now from Japan, people say it's not a thing, but it 100% is a thing. It's really is. Like it's popping up. It's popping up more and more, and they're getting smarter with it too. Like the technology for like the shrink wrap resealing and them actually messing with serial numbers. I mean, there's technology now where they can like literally manufacture whatever serial number they want on these packs. They just have to be super, super, super careful about it. Just no one's doing it anymore. Like the Japanese card community, it feels icky now. I don't know how else to say it, but like even if like I got the Iono card for $1,500, I feel like me being like, look at this card I have, and like it's $1,500, but it's gonna be $50 in English. It's just weird. It's a weird feeling that we didn't used to have as a problem. Like the English cards and Japanese cards were pretty comparable for a while, but it's not gonna be forever. It can't be. People are already getting tired of it, and the investors are literally just trading amongst themselves now. It's people saying invest in this card and get as many PSA 10s as you can, and then selling them for $500 to $1,000 cheaper later. Everyone's getting tired of it.
When do you think it ends, though?
That's.
I mean,
just look at like if they start dumping it and then like a bunch of people get burned on it, then like it's probably going to be even worse. It's going to be more of a deterrent, and like
I thought for sure it would have ended with Scarlet and Violet because base sets have historically been just mid sets. I thought for sure that would have been where people dropped it, but no, they brought SARs back with like a lot of the Pokemon, and then they brought SAR trainers replacing the English, like the Rainbow trainers. And I think that's kind of what drew it because it's an alternate art card, and you put alternate art on anything, and everybody just wants to put a $ sign on it. At least, I mean, good or bad, whatever, people do it. Just, I don't know when it's going to happen. It's really up to, like Rattle said, whenever people want to start dumping or like over saturating the market, that's probably when it's going to happen.
Well,
I don't know when.
Think about Shiny Star V or V Star Universe. I mean, Shiny Star V had that big reprint. Prices crashed, and it's funny to see the sentiment when that thing was selling for $120. Everyone wanted to buy it. The second
you didn't
it
have
hit
a $100 card in
$50,
there, you didn't have an Iono go on for $1,500. That's the difference. Is like it's just high stakes gambling now. You're literally getting. I could get a $5 card, or I can get a fucking $1,500 card. It makes for good content, it makes for good reselling, and it makes for good like hype just to people that don't know. Like that's the difference between that and Shiny Star V.
When everyone and their dog is buying the boxes because it's just like it's just like a snowball effect. It's like an English 2021.
Exactly.
But the fact is, it's like the Japanese market is so small compared to everyone else in the West that can just suck it all out of there. If they're doing whatnot breaks or they're doing whatever they want to do, a box break, they want to open it for themselves in mass. They want to resell
just
it.
So much.
But when
Just
it's
like
there's
everyone's
cheap,
tons
gonna
of
get a
nobody
dollar
wants
on it.
to.
Japanese stuff. There's tons of Japanese breakers. There's tons here.
Yeah, there never
Tons.
was before.
Yeah.
Nope,
When,
there sure
when it's
wasn't. I used
cheap,
to have
nobody
to
wants
like
it. When it's
justify why
expensive,
I
everyone
purchased Japanese
does.
cards.
And maybe
Like,
even like 2021 was probably like slightly a catalyst for the Japanese stuff even taking off as
Yeah,
hard as it
this
did.
guy's like twice big Jake. I mean, no
Because-
offense to them, but they really started pumping like the rare Japanese trainers and talking about how cool and stuff they were and how much of investments they were when they previous were like trainers are worthless. Don't waste your time on them. And then that video came out, and then literally 2 days later, just triple the price, man.
Yeah.
It probably
But yeah,
wasn't just him.
Even then, when English product was like hard to get, I feel like there's a lot of people that also reached into like, hey, like I don't have anything else to break, or like, hey, I broke this for like 6 weeks on my whatnot stream. What do we got next? Well, you know what? Maybe I'll get some Japanese boxes because those are what is going to come out in English, and I can sell those before the English comes out, and then I'll move on to the English, and it's the next thing and the next thing.
Yeah,
And
I mean that helps.
It really wouldn't take much for like
Yeah,
as soon as like the West takes interest in a market that's much smaller, the Japanese market, and they suck all the product out of it, like the prices are gonna keep going up and up and up. And then
Yeah.
unless they like adjust the print run to accommodate that, then it's kind of a dead end. I know
It
it's gonna
definitely
be expensive
helps,
in English though when it
but
comes out.
I think it was the value.
Ryan, where are you getting all your product from? Oh, I think I might have froze. Uh-oh.
To get a card that I can flip for like 8 times what I paid. I think that's when people really started doing it, in my personal opinion. I mean, what you're saying definitely helped a lot, though.
Ryan, where are you
all the
getting
least
all your
of it.
sealed product from? Do you have a person, or are you just
What type of sale product?
Japanese? Because I know
Well,
you've been opening a bunch on your channel recently. Do you have like a connection?
Well,
Those
now
are my favorite videos.
I have a connection now, but prior, just eBay. I pay whatever price. I don't give a fuck.
Honestly, eBay is just as good as those stores nowadays.
I'm cool training around.
Well, yeah, eBay would be safe. Amazon Japan a little bit more safe than like if you get into like the
Like,
other
I got
some of
my
the
new
other
set. I
Japanese
got the new
websites,
set
it
in.
gets a little.
What's the new set called?
murky.
What is it called? Fucking
What's what called?
the new set. What is it called?
Oh, Clay Burst and Snow Hazard.
Yeah.
Clayburst is the one that's like got the Iono.
Yep.
Iono in English. You say it's gonna be $50, but I don't think it's gonna be for a while.
It's playable.
Yeah, it's gonna be $100 plus for a while, even in English, just because.
100%.
What
It'll
do you
be
mean?
the-
The box
it's gonna-
in English? You're gonna be
It'll
that?
essentially.
No, I don't know.
No, like the Iono like alt art card,
The
the
wife.
trainer card. Yeah,
Wife.
the streamer girl.
Yeah, the streamer.
She's
Yeah,
a streamer.
Yeah, she's a
she's
streamer.
like a social media.
In the game,
streamer.
she's a streamer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her like job is like a gym trainer. She like runs the stream called the Iona Zone.
They're
100%.
they're fucked.
Yeah,
They're fucked. What?
but yeah, but she's
You're
also
the
just
content
gonna
creator,
be.
that's
She's
relevant.
gonna be. She's gonna be a very playable trainer card. It'll be like Marnie all over again.
Yeah,
So there'll
Marty
probably be a bunch of like
N, I
cheap
think.
versions of it, but yeah, it's essentially a reprint of N.
Yeah, the N was really good.
I hated when they destroyed that value of N when they put in that fucking XY fucking premium. I fucking hated that. Hated it. No. Because the regular trainer full art and the original.
They're
From
gonna
Those
do
like
the,
premium
Bro, that's
collection. I know what you're
beautiful.
talking about. They weren't like readily available though.
Yes, they
Fine,
were.
I'm gonna predict
You're
the
talking
future
about the
for
big
you,
boxes
and
with the
Iono is gonna
trainers?
be in like every theme deck, every
Yeah, they're gonna
like,
print the shit out of
Oh yeah,
it.
I'm gonna play the
Yeah.
fuck out of it.
like, the
Fucking
building
super
battles. There's gonna be non-hollow versions of the Iono.
Yeah, there's gonna be like an alternate art that's like English only, like Clara. They're gonna do that crap.
It's gonna be a promo. It's gonna be a promo. I called it. I told Pokedama.
Well, it's
a
in all the
fucking
like
promo.
separate.
It's gonna be a fucking promo because if it's super playable like that, it's gonna be a fucking promo because they want players to have it. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
the players are what matter most. That's it.
But there's still the chase. I think that's a good way to do it. I appreciate.
Then
the
why
fact
didn't
that,
they
like,
reprint Trainer N? They made
you
it
got,
a
like,
fucking promo.
you see Tapu Lele, the hyper
That's because
rare
they brought
one.
over best
That
Vex
shit was like
Craftly.
that shit was like $100. Tapu Lele rainbow rare, hyper rare, whatever you want to call it. And then they put out a promo after that. They make sure they wait the right amount of time so that they can make some money on product first, and then they print the product with, the box that
that's
has
probably
a
true.
guarantee. But
That's why like
and,
tag teams and
there's
like
strategy there.
yeah, like tag teams in English, like how they made a bunch of them promos, the
Mhm.
alternate arts for that, like they put them in tins and progs and stuff like that. It wasn't like that in Japanese. So for a while, the Japanese ones were a good bit pricier than the English ones, just because they were pulls from sets, as opposed to being like tin pulls, like the Pikachu Zekrom alternate art and the Reshiram Charizard.
But now, like, well, like
Now-
Prof Research, which is like a staple, is now like
It's everywhere.
no one's gonna need it ever because there's like a million different versions. Unless it's like the version that they want, then maybe they buy it for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even Marnie, when Sword and Shield base came out, that was expensive. I can't remember how much a hollow Marnie was.
Like
I think it was
$12, $11.
It was expensive when it came out, but
It's
it was
something like
hard. Like maybe you get one per booster box or something like
Yeah.
that.
I remember buying a few. I think it was like $11, $12. Same with like Giovanni Boss's orders. When that came out, it was like $15.
Yeah. And then there was Marnies in every product after that. There was
They literally put it. It was reprinted Champion's Path too.
Yeah.
Opossum, do you play the actual TCG? Obviously, you know a lot about the playability, but
I used to a lot back in the day. I haven't picked it up in a little bit because I've been busy. I've been meaning to build another deck and just kind of get back out there and play online. But I used to a lot. I used to just build fun decks a lot back in the day too. Like Muck and Alolan Muck wasn't very good, but I'd try to like take that and play around at like locals or something like that. Try to win with that. Sometimes sometimes not. But yeah.
so when were you playing mainly like Sun and Moon, early X? Or
Yeah,
early
XY,
Sword
Sun and
Shield?
Moon. The very beginning of Sword and Shield, like pre-pandemic, and then kind of that happened. Everybody got busy with work and all that stuff, and that's kind of when I put it down for a little bit.
Yeah. That was a little bit discouraging. I was going to like all the like pre-release events and stuff like that, and then like pandemic happened, and then it was like pre-release at home. So then
like stores were like, you can still order the pre-release kits and we'll send it to your house, and then it just wasn't the same.
We did that, and I managed to find a few friends that wanted to like actually get together and play. Like
That's good.
Whether it was like 4 to 6 of us that would actually just like sit down and build decks, and there was a couple of people that were new, and don't worry, like if you're looking to learn the game, chances are the people that want to play are going to be very willing to like teach you how to play and they're
100%.
gonna understand if you don't know what you're doing, or if you mess up or anything like that. It's not something that you need to worry about.
Yeah, it's not a super hardcore game.
Yeah. I think when they shut down the standardized play, that's when it really like hurt the overall like craziness of the market, because when you look at the cards that went super crazy when they shut down, it was like Vivid Voltage Charizard pre-release cards, or Vivid Voltage Charizard staff pre-release cards. Like, why did those go crazy? Because they shut down, you couldn't get them, and that was like kind of a catalyst in a way, you know, because there was a lot of people just didn't know what you guys knew, that these things were easily available, you know, at events, but events were canceled. So everyone who had them went crazy with them, or build and battle cases, stuff like that. Just, I don't know. I feel like that was just the start of it.
The build and battle are like something completely different though than like pre-release kits used to be, because pre-release kits were usually only like game store. They'd have them, you'd show up, you'd play. Maybe they have leftover ones and they sell them.
But you could have got both with
now build and battle, where they switched over to build and battle. You can buy those at like retail stores. You can buy them at GameStop, etc. So like they kind of lost their luster or like uniqueness.
Yeah, they aren't shy about it. They'll sell the fuck out of them.
They're still often like a good deal if you can get a good price on them. Especially if like you get a promo in there, which is pretty sick, like a stamped promo, pre-release promo. You got 4 booster packs, and you have a deck essentially, which will have like playable trainers and some like cards that work together. So it's meant to build a deck to play against each other, like 40 card deck. But at the same time, if you're starting out, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Or
It's really to learn.
also there's non-holo versions of holo cards that are like for anyone that's collecting master sets of anything. Those are pretty decent as well.
I forgot they did that. That's right.
Yeah. So there's value in there. There's definitely value in there.
What do you
The
think
people
about
don't-
like
the
the build and
overlook.
battle stadiums and stuff like that, though? Like, what are your thoughts? Because
They're a little overpriced, but they're cool. my personal
Yeah,
opinion.
I like the kits better than the stadium.
Yeah, the stadium's overpriced in my opinion. Just
Yeah.
it's a neat idea.
You get like energies and stuff like that
Mhm.
that like you probably don't want. It's kind of like an ETB. Like if you don't want the ETB for the box or the dice or
the sleeves.
a specialty set or the sleeves, then don't buy an ETB. It's always a worse per pack
100%.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they're putting promos in ETBs now more consistently, is what they're saying. So I mean, I get
So
that.
if they put promos in the ETBs, that's a different story. Like
Yeah.
I want one of each promo, so I'm gonna buy them.
Well, that next
So that's like an extra
ETB.
incentive
That's
and more
what's
pack.
the next set? I keep butchering.
How they
them.
evolved.
Paldea Evolve. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and they have the Pikachu with the Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Sprigatito on it.
Yeah. So that one.
Yeah, that sucker.
But English.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's a crazy awesome promo for ETB. So
That's pretty cool.
we'll see how
And
that
then
one
if they have
works
like
out.
the Pokemon Center like stamped ones, then like it's,
Yeah, Pokemon
it's,
Center is an interesting one because their ETB comes with both promos. It comes with the regular non-stamp promo, and it comes with the Pokemon Center promo. It'll be interesting to see how.
and
like,
extra packs.
yes, and yeah,
But and then at the same time, like, man, I keep having to explain to people like, don't buy your products from Walmart for the love of God. Just buy like if you go online, if you go to a local, not necessarily like local game store, might have a little bit of an upcharge because they have to keep the lights on. It's good to support them, but also just like if you go to game stores online, whether they have a physical location or not, it's going to be cheaper to buy from some small business than it is to buy it from Walmart. Almost always. Unless like you have a weird case where like Walmart all of a sudden gets like an Evolutions ETB or something like that that's been out of print, and then like okay, maybe the game store needs to charge more for that. But
You know that happened though, and like there'd be like 20 YouTube videos up about it. Found this at Walmart, red arrow, green fucking circle, 4 money signs. You see like 20 videos up of that stuff immediately.
And then there's somebody's like Indiglow watch in the background that's like showing that it's 1999 or something.
Yep.
Be like, no, disproved the watch.
No, it's here, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
PK had that card loaded. PK had that card loaded.
You have everything loaded over there. You get a desk full of stuff. I have a desk full of stuff, but I wanted to clear my desk off. I'm working on it.
I got my waifu tax ready for when people talk about it.
Ooh,
You know what's
nice.
funny about that card you just held up is there was a top 100 list of female trainers in Japan, and Phoebe was number 100. She was on the very bottom, and I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
I still can't figure that out. I don't know why. She was number 100, weirdly enough.
Just not recognizable, I guess.
I does that matter for like characters? I mean, like,
Is it characters in terms of like?
I mean, she's a
characters in
named
terms
character.
of,
There was
like-
NPCs that were higher than her.
Oh no.
Like, I mean, she was literally number 100.
What is going on with that Venusaur? You got a big
It's a
ink
PSA
blotch on it?
Nope, this is a PSA 1 play right there.
Did you just?
You see right there?
You know what the fuck?
No, you.
Dude, you licked that
scratch-
card.
Did you scratch that out?
He licked
no,
it.
No. The back's all fucked up.
He saw like a crumb on it, and he was like trying to clean it.
Did you use the cleaning stuff from Kurt?
No,
Use the splooge,
I.
the stuff that's strong enough to take off serial numbers
It
and,
was too good. No,
and signatures,
Yeah.
but not strong enough to take off things of a card.
Oh my god.
no, I didn't. I didn't.
Did you see fucking Skin
His-
Flute he came into
Yeah.
the Discord
There's,
and
like,
he
issues
was
there.
he was going on about how he wanted to have me on his Instagram live. I was like, if you want to have a live discussion, and we can do it. We can record a call if you want. He's like, no, you'll splice it up. I was like,
No,
we can
you'll,
do it
you'll take
right.
the worst parts.
No, I'll upload the whole thing. It'll be
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. But I was like, if you want to do it, we can do it live, like in the Discord, like one of the live calls, and people can
Oh, I
listen
hope to
in.
God he does. I did a call with him one
No,
time. It was pretty
He
interesting.
won't.
Super
Oh,
It
damn.
was, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I just want to explain my stance on it. I was like, what's your stance on it?
You tell them, and you're kind of not a
Yeah.
good person. Like we saw it, dude.
Yeah. That and oh my god, friggin' what's the other dude's name? the dude that had all the cards signed by Kamiya. Like what
Oh,
a
yeah.
shitty couple
That was a
individuals.
triple video.
Oh my god.
That was nuts.
Just like take advantage of somebody.
I felt bad. That was awful to look at.
No, then that is you are the worst human being.
I love
The
that
excuses,
Ryan
dude. That's what
disappears
got
when
me.
he's not even here.
And he's somewhere. He's probably like in the corner or something. We just gotta find him in there. Yeah, I'm still looking for him. Nothing yet. I'm sure maybe he'll jump scare us.
He's probably in that white garbage can back there.
Crammed
So,
himself in.
Opossum, I know you love like random Pokemon stuff. Like
do.
obviously your background just shows it. But I have my birthday's I'm not gonna like tell my birthday, but it's not for a couple months. But my wife bought me the Pokemon chess set that they recently posted on Pokemon Center. So I was like pretty pumped about that, and
That sounds freaking awesome.
yeah.
I
There
saw
it
it
is.
in Chloe's video.
Well,
Yeah, I need to actually do.
She was saying that was pretty pricey.
Yeah.
yeah, so it
Your
was
wife,
like
your wife must love you.
So it was
It's
like
nice.
$199.
That's what I'm saying.
It's so I sent it to her. I was like, "Hey, I want this for my birthday gift." And my birthday, we're in April. We're talking months away, more than 3 months away. And I was like, "Get me this." And she's like, "Well, should I buy it for you right now?" And I was like, "Just buy it now, and I'll be very happy on my birthday."
Just wrap it up and don't tell me where it is, and
Exactly.
I'll find it. Yeah,
So
just,
she got me that. And I
That's
was
awesome.
super excited about it.
we got those figures they put on the Pokemon Center recently, like the holiday ones. We missed out on those last time. The Holiday Village ones. My wife loves those, and we were actually able to pick those up without having to fight people for them. That's pretty sick.
So I missed out on all they had like all the regions maps. I don't know if you saw that. It was like
Yeah, I saw that.
Those
it
are
was
cool.
like for $14.99, and I clicked on it, sold out. And I
Fucking
was
done, yeah.
so crushed. I got the email from Pokemon Center, but I just totally missed out on it.
I should have sent it to you had I known that.
Oh, you had it?
No, I just saw I saw them very available for the longest time.
I didn't even know they were. This is
Oh,
the
they
problem
don't available.
sometimes.
I mean,
You don't
I
even
spend
know
way
shit's
too much time
available.
looking at fucking Pokemon shit. Like it's incredible. People send me shit and they're like, I'm just like, nice. And then yeah,
Hell yeah.
that was on the Pokemon Center 3 weeks ago.
At least they tried.
I've been like constantly ordering stuff from the Pokemon Center just because of the illustration promos.
Yeah,
They're an awesome like little bonus.
they're super cool.
Yeah, I know you guys aren't big graded players, but the graded ones in a 9, like the first to market, $68 for just the Greninja graded in a 9. It's like,
Jeez.
what the fuck's
Holy
wrong
crap.
with this market?
That's what I ask every day, man. Just looking at fucking cards.
Man, there's
What's
a lot
wrong?
of people that like don't want to do the extra steps.
But
Oh, no,
why
not at
though?
all.
But why?
I don't know.
I
They're
struggle
lazy.
all
They
the
want
time, but
Flip,
why?
they don't care.
Yeah.
They-
Don't
Whatever
ever
gets them
try.
the money the quickest to get their fix. I don't know.
But a 9, I mean, I
9's
guess.
weird.
It's almost 10.
Like, just
I mean, I don't
get the
know. There's like
code,
9
buy
collectors though. Like
$30 worth of shit, and just do it
at the
yourself.
same rate, why not just get them wrong?
That too, yeah. That's how I look at it now.
There's a misconception that it has to be graded to some extent. And I think we saw that in 2021 more than any time
Everybody
ever.
trying to
People,
grade Charizard
it was like it was base unlimited friggin' grades like 1 through 6, and it wasn't like I'm collecting 1 through 6 for the fun of it. It was like I just wanted in a slab.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what the hell are you doing? You have a
Like
25-cent card, and you paid $50 to
Facebook.
grade it. What the hell are you? What are you thinking? Or
They're
even if
expensive.
you paid 15, even if you paid 20, what are you thinking? It's $1 card,
Yep.
and
No.
it's a low grade. Why did you send this in?
Yeah.
I understand people that want to collect graded cards. I personally don't care for them. I don't want them. I think that like most people that have spent time in the hobby should value their own opinion more than the graders. But at the same time, there's certain stuff that was graded, or that people grade, or that people buy, or whatever they're doing with it. That's just like, this is the most junkiest of junk slabs that have ever exist. Like there's no condition rarity to it whatsoever. It's just I sent this card in because, and it's not like a personal thing. Like if it's your childhood card that you want and you just want it in a case, I understand that. If you want to pay
different.
X dollars, different story. But
Yeah, that's not what most people are doing though. That's
No,
not what it is for a lot of people.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot
No
of
offense.
like that jungle uncommon commons and PSA 7s. It's like,
oh
why
my
is
God,
this
those
selling?
Pikachus.
I mean,
Jungle. The first had Pikachus in Jungle.
I remember that.
Oh my God, that was bad. That was so painful to watch. It's just like, what are you guys doing? Please stop. Jungle
People
Pikachu, first edition.
Out pulling it too. I remember that. They'd like get a jungle Pikachu. They'd be more freaked out than the hollow. I remember that.
No.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, and then people calling it red cheeks. It's like, it's always red cheeks in Jungle. It's always red cheeks in Jungle. Please stop. Please stop. You don't know what you're doing.
I forgot about that. They did do that shit.
Yeah. Red cheek Jungle Pikachu. Yes.
Yeah, no shit. That's the only version they made.
Yeah. Good.
Oh
I'll
my
give you an
God.
example. Commons,
Oh,
right?
yeah, grass energy.
Are those all Pikachus?
No,
Oh,
they
I
all
wish.
jungle Pikachu has 100 jungle Pikachus.
I wish they were all jungle Pikachus, but that's just like a random pile.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have 100 Tauroses.
Oh, I wish.
That's pretty cool.
But like, there's so much of that shit that just exists out
Oh,
Was
there.
that an order and you just fucked it up?
What? Nah, kinda.
He's gotta find exactly where he picked it up.
I'm trying.
I was like, why is it Tauros and then Weeping Bell? But yeah,
I
it looks like
definitely
it might have been an
pulled it
order. That's why I always like have something on hand to stick in when I grab a stack out of something that's actually organized.
Drop a
Stick it
steak in
in
there.
there.
Kind of organized,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, same.
Man, I have so many extra like rares and reverses from modern stuff that I need to organize to some extent. It's bad.
Well, like here's a good example. Everyone always talks about Cubone. They're always like Pikachu, Eevee, Cubone, and it's like,
Do they say that about Cubone?
I think they do say it. I think people are stupid.
I just hadn't heard that. I believe you. Just
No, I just.
I-
Well,
It's
but
for the
like that's just
orphan.
jungle, right? And there's just so much.
Oh, for
shit
jungle.
out
Well,
there.
The Cubone fans.
yeah, you get it. I don't dislike Cubone. I just hadn't heard that before.
I don't, yeah.
Brian, what are you going and doing?
Whatever they had to do. Man, the absolute like streamers, large streamers that didn't touch Pokemon ever, that all of a sudden showed an interest in Pokemon because Pokemon was the big thing during like the pandemic was wild. Like,
Ninja.
just ever, yeah. Or Man, I think everyone was pretty much
It
in on
was.
that.
It was a
Like
lot of people.
everything Twitch, everything
Yeah.
like
There were
soda
some people I
popping,
didn't mind watching that like typically didn't do it. Like
destroying cards and stuff.
yeah, Moist Critical wasn't too bad, and I like watching his stuff. Game Grumps is pretty cool. Watching Aaron open up some stuff, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, there was a lot of people.
Speaking of Moist Critical, and the only reason made me think of him is there's that card that came out, the Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's that 1 of 1. I forget the name.
Oh yeah.
Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Someone's the best. Kyle? No, that's not right.
I think it was me, right?
Whatever, that 1 of 1 Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Thought it was
You're
Magic.
talking about Magic?
No,
It wasn't
Ring?
that,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't
Not
know
the
then.
ring.
There's the 1 of 1 card. It's currently on eBay. It's like
What's on eBay?
Ryan is the best or something. Not Ryan. Something is the best. Tyler the Great. That's it. It's a
I'll have to
Tyler
look
the
it
Great
up.
card.
I'm
It's
not
a one
familiar.
of one Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's up to like 170,000 or something on eBay. I was gonna
It's an
ask
auction
your
item?
opinions on it, but none of you know what I'm talking
No.
about.
No.
Was there like a Blackluster Soldier that was up for sale for like more than that at one
Was
point?
it something? Was it something that was seeded into product?
No, so what happened was Tyler the Great Warrior he was a kid. He like was fighting cancer during the time he did Make-A-Wish, and then he reached out to, he was like a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but he was also a big Dragon Ball Z fan. So he
Oh, man.
reached out to Yu-Gi-Oh. They made him a 1 of 1 card, Tyler the Great, but instead of like a Yu-Gi-Oh artwork, they did a Dragon Ball Z type artwork. It was a 1 of 1. He ended up grading it with Beckett, got a 7, but it doesn't matter. It's still a 1 of 1. It's still, I would like to have the conversation of why would he get a number grade on it and just not get it authenticated, because whatever. Like, I don't like the Beckett silver slab. Like, black label, gold label, silver, blah. Go with PSA. Red label, just get it authenticated. Doesn't matter. But, yeah, the card's currently selling for a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, it's 101.
So was he selling it for like to go to
Yeah,
charity or to his family or?
Charity or like medical or something?
I think he just no. So he ended up like beating cancer,
Okay, good.
and he just decided to sell it after all these years.
Okay.
So all right, I said 170. It's currently up to 160. I was wrong. So
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. I'll have to look it up after we get off.
that's a card, Tyler the Great. So it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but obviously like Dragon Ball Z style artwork. And then this is the eBay listing currently, which is crazy to think that you could have somebody with a 97 feedback with 40 feedback score selling a card for $160,100. But
I mean, 101, I guess.
yeah, eBay authenticity guarantee is gonna, still.
Yeah, they look at it and throw it back in. Like, yep, that's a card.
Yeah, they spit on it.
Yeah,
they drill a tiny hole in it and take a syringe and pump some mayonnaise into it.
I hope so. Not for the sake of that card. That'd be super disrespectful for that particular one, but regular authenticity card.
Oh my god, the authenticity guarantee is rough.
It's goofy.
I can't believe I need to make a follow-up video because the video that I made about the guy that got screwed over by it, the most recent one that I made, eBay reached out to him after my video went up, and they fixed it.
Okay, good. Well, then that's
like,
good.
It's kind of funny. Like you start to get like the pull that you make a video about like eBay screwing somebody over, and they actually conveniently reach out right after the video goes live.
Oh, how many views could that possibly get? We should probably do something.
So both Opossum and Rattle, I want to hear your take on this. So obviously with like Magic the Gathering, they're gonna do the Lord of the Rings, the one of one card everybody's talking about. It's gonna go crazy. Yu-Gi-Oh has this one of one card. What do you think a Pokemon one of one would do?
No,
But what would
I
it?
don't
What
think they
would you?
will, and I hope they never do anything of the sort.
I
I'll
hope
never
so
buy
too.
Pokemon cards again.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan. That's it.
No.
I'd be like,
that's a desperate move that they don't need to make, and
Yep.
they
That's
need
what
to.
I said.
that's a money milker 69 artificial scarcity.
Yeah.
Logan
Get the fuck
Paul
outta here.
one
Yeah.
seeded Pokemon Blaster Master
Mhm.
fucking Chumbawamba card.
Well, what-
Chumbawamba card would be pretty
But
sick.
what would it do? So
I don't know why
I
I
think
said that.
I think what you guys are saying is, should Pokemon do it? And the answer is no. And
No.
will they ever do it? Hopefully not. But what
I don't
would
think
it
they should.
sell for?
Oh god.
I mean, they already kind of have that in the form of like trophy cards and stuff like that.
yeah,
Kinda.
kind of
Yeah. So your winner cards or whatever,
They're like
there's
your
extra
super
copies. But
super
Well, winner
limited
cards
print
aren't
cards.
pack pulled though. You know, like pack pulled.
no, I don't want to see it in a pack. It should be a whole different breed.
That would make products sell like
It should
fuck,
either be
people would
earned
die.
or like. No, you end up, and then like you think you have problems now with the facility with stuff being stolen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing with like McDonald's and the whole like monopoly crap and all the winning crap going to certain people because someone was in charge of it and they did crooked shit where they gave it to a bunch of people that they knew so they could cash it out and pay them back some of it, like pay them back, and then like Canadians got especially ripped off because none of the winning tickets, even though they were advertised, ever went to Canada
Yeah.
at any point. Like there was like huge, like there's a documentary on it and whatever, but and the guy went to prison and there was a whole bunch of like messed up shit where he got involved with like the mafia and like he was giving the tickets to them and like
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
It's all true.
So this guy that was like an ex-cop or whatever, he was supposed to be in charge of giving the tickets out. I might mess up the story, so watch the actual documentary if you want the actual facts on it. But yeah, essentially he like got involved with the mafia and started like giving tickets to them, and it was like family members and stuff, and like he kept giving them to other people, and the mafia basically took over the monopoly.
There's a whole like documentary out, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
Documentary. Heard that.
So
Pretty lit.
then does that happen? Like what
Pretty
pack
lit,
does
yeah.
it go with you? You get people at the facility, like do you trust them to put it into a certain pack and not like pocket it or someone?
Yeah, I was about to say if
They
even
get-
makes
they-
it to a
They
pack.
had to like deliver it to a certain location and
Yeah.
have some like. Does that ruin it for everyone? I know, like it's not a good idea. All of it's
Depends on who you
not a
talk to, I guess.
Or if it
Yeah,
never
I would
gets open.
definitely say that would ruin it.
If it never
for me.
gets open, then you're gonna like look at the skeptics with the freaking fusion strike now. They're like, my
I feel
booster
so bad
box
for you in
didn't.
your comments, dude. I've been reading those, and I was like, man,
My
this
booster
poor
box
man,
didn't.
this poor dude.
My booster box didn't have an Alt-Art Gengar, so
Yeah.
I know I got ripped off.
Like I even had people in my video that were like, like Rattle said, that was like, I agree with most of everything he said. The only thing I had a slight contention with was like God boxes, and then I thought about it some more after you said it, and I was like, oh yeah, of course. Look how many fucking things there are. Like the hoppers being that's a ridiculous amount of cards.
They
It's
mess a
a
lot of
stupid amount of cards.
Or like, I've had so many people that comment. They're like, "Yeah, well, I had the wrong color code card in this pack, and it had something else." I was like,
Like
"Yeah,
that's
so
who
did the."
that's ever done that. Evolutions did that
Yeah.
shit all the time.
No, they mess that up all the time.
Evolutions literally did that almost
Yeah.
like every other booster box.
Yeah, I've talked to people that have done the investigation. I've talked to people that helped out with the investigation. I've talked to people that worked at the facility. Every story all aligns. This never happens in anything that's ever sketchy whatsoever. Everything aligns that they detected the fact that it was stolen, reprinted the cards that needed to be reprinted, eventually seized almost all of the cards that were stolen, destroyed them, and the person that stole them got prosecuted. I don't know how else to like explain that that's
Alright.
what happened.
I'm gonna play
But
devil's
that's what
advocate. Rattle. Your exact words were almost all the cards. So
Not
what
all
about,
the cards. Not all the cards.
comments.
Enough cards that they said cease the investigation or cease
No. But your
looking for
words
the
were
cards.
almost
all the
all the
cards.
cards. So
Yeah.
what is the rest? What's the almost? What's the rest of that?
What's the exact quantity? I don't have the exact quantity. But the majority, and to the extent that they said everything that was shown in the photos has been destroyed. Everything that was shown in the photos. So the
But what
muse,
percent was that?
the table, that was all the stuff that was shipped to the game store and that was retrieved by someone who was sent by the Pokemon company, and it was all destroyed. The giant, the thing where they're like, oh my god, it's worse than ever, and everyone's like, holy shit, the Muse, the Mew V Maxes, the rainbows, he's going through a whole sleeve of them.
I just want
Those are all destroyed. They're all destroyed.
So I'm gonna play
Normally,
devil's advocate.
I'm not for
just gonna
destroying cards.
I'm gonna say two things. One, what's almost all of them, and then the number two was they said
Yes.
We've recognized like some sword and I forget. Pokemon worded it very poorly. They said sword and shield packs or something.
Oh yeah, how they never confirmed or denied.
Yeah, so sword and shield packs literally means sword and shield base all the way up to
all of
Lost Origins or Silver Tempest.
It was a nothing statement for the games journalists.
Yeah.
Also, games journalists can go fuck themselves. They all copy paste each other, and any of the ones that I've talked to are like
poorly worded.
Whenever I talk to them, it's just like, hey, you can use anything that I've ever published. Just make sure that you either embed the video or link the video, and it's very obvious that you're crediting me for it. And usually they don't want to.
Yeah, of course not, because then they visit your video instead of their article.
Yeah.
Dude, at Kotaku, any one of us in this room right now could sit down right now, like with any topic we've never heard of before, type something out, and we'd make a better article than anything Kotaku can put out. Like I just.
Because they don't know like the actual content.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you want to like paraphrase exactly what I say in any video, and you're gonna embed the video so that people actually watch the video, go to town. I don't give a fuck. But if you're just gonna like plagiarize what I'm saying and like waste my time making me explain what went on here, like go fuck yourself, essentially.
You see like the word carabooner in like one of their articles. like don't
he refers to a carabooner. Not sure what he's talking about there.
Apparently don't reference it at all.
Yeah, like, and I don't know what these sausage fingers that are putting together Lego are, but it's hilarious.
That'd be funny.
That's the thing too. There's probably like a certain. They probably also don't want to do it because they're just like they're gonna embed like a video that's got like profanity.
Yeah, he said that fuck word too many times. I can't have that.
Yeah. Oh god. But even then, I absolutely love every single person that watches my videos and that gave people shit. The game journalist shit. For when they steal my information and they barely or don't credit me and people rag on them for it, I love every single one of you. Thank you very much. Because they've done it and it's pain.
I also
if I'm going to take anything from an article or I'm going to read an article, I'm going to make sure that I address the fact that who it's from, who wrote it, whatever. Like, I don't even care. If you want to like paraphrase my entire video in a video, go to town. As long as you say, like, here's where the source material is, this is where I learned this from, this is who said what.
Yeah.
And you refer back to, like, my stuff. Whatever.
Professor Burke says, I need everyone to stop right now and chug a drink right now. I don't have anything.
Eat a dick. I got Liverpool at 10 a.m.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Soccer's still a thing right now, huh?
I thought you were in the United States.
Yeah. It's the UK, right?
America.
Yeah, the MLS sucks. And so does hockey.
That's true.
I haven't watched hockey in a while.
And you're Canadian?
That's why I see
too much Pokemon, dude. Pokemon took over hockey.
Everybody keeps saying it because I'm sitting here. I'm just playing with my cats. Like I was
wondering what you're doing. I just figured you were.
I'm just watching my cats because they're climbing below me, climbing by wires, and I'm just watching them. That's all. I still have to get one cat too. Onyx. I'm just listening. Is that a problem?
Onyx return. You're supposed
Is
to say
that a
return
fucking
afterwards
problem?
and hold the
You're the
Pokeball.
Is that
interesting
a
one.
fucking
People don't like
goddamn
Crust Talk.
problem?
No, just you're the interesting one.
Everybody in the chat, you can eat my whole ass. Okay.
Don't do it. You
Thread
can do it while his
BTCP
undies
in
are
the
on because
chat.
there's so many holes in them.
2023, baby, you do you.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier in the premiere, the guy that was stealing from the recycling facility was also posting on Reddit about how he liked femboys and everything else.
Hey man,
so when I was
but that's a good post.
when I was calling the recycling facility like managers or whatever, I'm like bringing it up to them. I was like, so he might have brought up at some point. I know this is kind of inappropriate, and I know this is like personal information, and he might not bring this up, but he's into guys that look like girls.
Hey man, more power to him, I guess.
And I'm like, there's not that there's anything wrong with that, but just in case it helps identify the individual.
That's just a weird detail to throw in there.
Just like, yeah. And there's one part where he's just going on about how he wants to suck cock.
It might help you find him. It's a key identifier.
Yeah. Oh, good damn it.
Which one of these do you like better?
And the whole time, like, hey man, he made like 1 billion posts on like on the fuck cars subreddit. So he's like, I was like, you're probably gonna find out who it is because he hates cars. Like, and she's like, you mean like automobiles? I was like, yeah. He hates automobiles.
It only takes the bus. Nope, he doesn't even do that because it's an automobile.
Like, he hates them so bad to the extent that he probably brings it up on a daily basis.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty descriptive. Like you could probably find him just off that.
Yeah.
He walks everywhere.
Yeah. No, I think he has to drive to work, but he hates his life because of it.
Oh, he's just crying on the way there. Just
yeah.
People are asking in the chat, Ryan, how many cats do you have?
5.
5.
Not that many.
Yet.
You're the crazy cat guy, you know? Crazy cat lady, crazy cat.
That doesn't make you the crazy cat guy, right?
Onyx.
There's one.
Yep, there's one.
I thought that was an ear, but it's a tote.
I can only imagine what's on that poor pool table. When was the last time you actually played a game of pool on that?
Oh, it's been fucking what? What kind of fucking question is that?
I mean, that's a good question.
How many years?
That's a
that's
blur
when you play pool on it, and not when do you store Pokemon cards on it.
It's
Sorry.
probably been 2007. There goes Onyx. That's Onyx. Onyx.
That's not even like some big boxes that you could easily move off and play a game of
It's
pool.
like,
Wait.
And I don't think
2 hours of just straight work.
And the totes behind like definitely don't allow you to actually. You need one of those short keys.
Yeah. you like get the stick up here trying to like get the shot.
No, like I used to have like a nice solid space to make my like Instagram pictures. That don't not even possible anymore.
What's like in some of those boxes?
Those are all sub returns.
Greater returns.
And then like
Great returns.
There's my
and goodbye.
Oh, we almost learned.
Poor Ryan. Every time he starts to talk, it just.
Did he say what's up with that, or is that just a thing that happens?
That's just him. Even when he's not by his computer, it happens.
I don't even understand why, but it's a thing that happens. But sub returns. Shit I opened recently, I just throw on the table, and that literally is like it's that little space right there. That's all I have, because it's all just graded cards.
Fair.
What are you grading right now? I've seen
nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing at PSA. Nothing.
What?
I have nothing.
He said he has nothing at PSA.
I know you were doing a lot of your Diamond and Pearl returns, a lot of reverse hollows, a couple of your hollows. No, I didn't. So, Ryan, when you were doing all your Diamond and Pearl returns, I didn't see a single level X.
I graded those already.
Oh, so everything you were grading was just kind of leftover shit?
Yeah, it's all just like the hollows and shit that weren't worth grading at the time.
What was your favorite Diamond and Pearl set you were opening?
I don't know. I just open shit to open shit, bro.
There's a cat under the pool table too.
Yeah, there's 2 cats. That's Evie. That's Evie. Onyx went onto the table. That's Evie. Evie.
Just guarding it.
You could play this for like 24 hours straight, and people would watch.
Probably.
Ryan, what's going on with that uncut sheet? Last month you said, "Oh, I'm gonna ship that to some dude in Australia." That was a month ago.
Ship it. Yeah, I'm lazy as fuck. Fuck him. He forced me to do this. So
It's
so he
your
gets
background for videos.
Yeah, he gets it whenever I fucking feel like doing it. Because I have to package it in the box I got for him. Then I have to go to fucking FedEx. I have to go to find a FedEx store, take time out of my day, and go to a FedEx store, get a label, and do all this bullshit. Fuck that. No, I can't. Because I can't print a FedEx International label. I don't have a FedEx.
Can I see it? Can I at least see it, please?
I was gonna say you should be able to just print the label at
Like,
home and like schedule a pickup and
Oh, if it was domestic, yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Can you pick it up? Can I see it? I don't see a single. Oh, I do see a Charizard. I lied.
I'm not picking it up. It's fucking stupid base set, bro. Shit's gay.
I don't like base set either.
Set,
it's dumb.
Fucking base set, bro. It's stupid.
What's wrong with
Dude, down with Wizards
overdone.
of the Coast, up with Sword and Shield. That's what I say.
Ooh, yeah, Sun and Moon, Sun and Moon, Sun and Moon, Sun and Moon.
Nobody likes vintage, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, we're talking about bow territory?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh my God, we just hit 1,000 live watchers, Ryan. Great job, bud.
Hey guys!
No,
Jesus Christ.
It needs to be more from the top.
But that's literally what it is, though. Like that, like.
And your shirt needs to be up around your rib cage.
You gotta have that deep V. Get the scissors out.
That's what it is.
I mean, yeah.
That's literally the angle she films her.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not gonna.
It's the same, and it's no different than like any Twitch stream that is.
No. Like if I was a chick, I would have at least 5 million subs by now. Yeah,
5 million.
There's
a billion. I heard him.
Holy shit!
Fucking 5 million. Jesus Christ.
5 million Pokemon YouTuber.
What do you even do with that much?
I don't know. I'd like to know if there is there a possibility? Can you AI create a PokeTuber that would get 5 million subs?
AI create one.
Jester Beat says
take like the best parts of all the PokeTubers.
Yeah.
Jester, I'm always.
It's just Rev, but like a 10 out of 10 bombshell. But also just has like the most knowledge and biggest collection ever. And, like,
it's like Rev, he has all that, but he says "What up, Heart Squad" every once in a while.
We're not the channel.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Just randomly. Like it has no context, no nothing. Just a random, like he's talking and he just throws a "What up, Heart Squad" in there, and then the video just continues. He doesn't acknowledge it. It just goes. It's beautiful for the algorithm.
Yeah.
Leaves comments.
All right,
and it's nothing but giveaways. Every subscriber is a giveaway.
well,
for sure, like everyone gets a giveaway.
everyone that's subbed to the channel just quadruples their value in their membership or something.
PSA 10 Stormfront Charizards for everybody.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to bed. Fuck all of you. Eat a dick. Everybody in the chat, you can go fuck yourself as well.
God damn. Bye, Ryan.
All right.
Love you guys. Peace.
See ya.
All right, I guess we could wind down this chat.
Yeah, now the square's gone.
All right. Any guys got any closing thoughts?
Saruku says, Rattle, what's the newest scam? There's always scams. Everything's
every
a
day.
scam.
All right, guys. I think that's good night. I think this was a successful episode 13. Oh my God, we're at episode 13. We are 3 hours and 38 minutes in. Jesus. Oh, Possum Bud, this is now officially your third or fourth. Is it third or fourth?
I think it's third. I think so.
Third,
I think.
You are now officially like somebody that's been on this channel more than anyone else. 3 is,
oh, heck yeah. I'm honored. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Nah, man, I appreciate
thanks
you
for being here.
Rattle, as always, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Whatever. You're a co-host. You don't have a choice.
Love you too. I'll be here next time.
All right,
Yeah.
for everybody in the
Every time.
chat, listen. I hate to do this, but these are the only times I ever get to say this. I know for a fact I could speak for every single person in this live. Guys, listen, we appreciate every single one of you. If it wasn't for you guys out there watching this content, we would not be making videos. It's because of you guys that we do this. It's because you guys that give us the encouragement to keep making these videos. And I could even speak for Ryan in this one. But with that said, again, we appreciate every single one of you. And as always, we'll catch you on the next video.
See ya.